Welcome back to Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog. Whoa. Always some smoke in the arena. We will get to it shortly. Chat been asking some things to address. Before we do, obviously, Gil still not here, but will be making his return soon. Elijah, like I mentioned yesterday, expected to get out of the hospital very shortly. So we want to keep sending our love and prayers to Elijah, Gil, the rest of the Arena's family. And we appreciate y'all still joining us on the show. But this is Gil's Arena presented by Underdog. Whoop, whoop. Back on the couch, representing Tough Crowd University, Mr. B, Brandon Jennings. And on this side, the man known as Cemetery Larry, representing the University of North Carolina, NCAA champion, Rashad McCants. I see you in the UNC gear. Mm-hmm. What's up, Larry? How you feeling?
Chilling.
Okay.
They called. I arrived.
They said they need to see. So we're going to see what's going down.
You said your name 3 times like Candyman?
Candyman. And on this side of the couch, the distinguished gentleman from Oak Cliff, former #1 pick, Kenyon Martin, back here with us.
What's happening, Mike?
Thankfully, no Lakers discourse today.
What's happening?
As we gear up
Jack?
for the improbable. Come back down 3-1. Bron's done it before. He will do it again. Lakers are 5+2. Still 7. All right, let's get it. But for all the fans out there, we still got 2 viewing options for you. Kenyon, I see you. I see you staring me down. Okay.
I didn't say anything.
I know, but I can feel it.
Go ahead.
The energy. You energized right now.
It's all
Hey,
pure.
listen, one thing for sure. I work Thursday. just so you know.
We will be here Thursday
Absolutely.
to celebrate the Lakers closing the
They sure. Mm-hmm.
The group chat will be
They made sure. You already know. Ain't that a make show?
We had to make some adjustments.
Make sure. Don't let me through the door. I might
Agrees
crash
to
this
this.
motherfucker just in case. Goddamn.
But for all the fans out there, we still got 2 viewing options for you, our traditional version, mobile, vertical version. Pick whichever one you want to watch. Just make sure you support the show. Here's what's cracking in the arena today. Playoff Jimmy returned from injury to help guide the Warriors to a huge Game 4 win and 3-1 series lead. What have the Warriors shown the West so far this postseason? The Bucks lost Dame Lillard for the rest of this season and the foreseeable future with a torn Achilles. How will this devastating injury impact the Bucks for the short and long term? We're sending prayers out to Dame. You never want to see somebody go down in that fashion. And the Cavs embarrassed the Heat with one of the worst blowouts in playoff history to complete the most lopsided sweep in postseason history. What message did Cleveland send to the East with this dominant first-round performance? Went to South Beach and said, F your couch.
Oh, shit, right on time.
And what does the future hold for Pat Riley? Because that Heat culture is in shambles right now.
Yeah.
Is the Heat culture shaky, King?
No.
What?
Okay, just making sure.
Shit, yeah.
Shaky.
No, it's not.
Absolutely.
Yes,
No,
after
it's
that,
not.
after that ass whooping.
What?
No, it's not.
Listen, the way that
Yes, it is.
Not.
I know that. We will discuss. But before we get into all that, if you want to get your bread right, download the Underdog app, use promo code GIL, get up to $1,000 in bonus cash, plus a special pick 'em. As for tonight, Mr. B has some picks up in his partner pack. Let's take a look if we can. You riding with these Bucks. I see. You got Giannis higher, 52.5 points, rebounds, and assists.
gotta do it all.
Bucks, Pacers game 5. Bucks trying to stay alive, avoid getting eliminated. Pascal Siakam higher, 6.5 rebounds. Cade Cunningham to have a double-double. Derek White higher, 9.5 rebounds and assists. And Nikola Jokic higher, 41.5 points and rebounds. Clippers Nuggets 2-2. Game 5 tonight is going to be
What
turned
was
up.
the assist with that one? I'm saying with Nicola's. What was the assist with it?
I don't know. I gotta go back. I don't know. I was trying to do triple doubles, but they had the triple.
Yeah, I know. I would
Yeah.
stay away from triple double, but I would have saw what the assist was.
Yeah.
No, but that's good shit though. No, I like that.
I mean, Giannis, you got to do everything.
You gotta do everything.
You got to do everything tonight.
Absolutely.
So
Try not to be eliminated. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Might be 60.
It's gonna be some.
Riding the higher for your
Shoot
Game
25
5
free throws.
extender. As a reminder, Underdog got the extender promo. The extender is somewhere here in the arena.
What?
Oh,
Has he been doing?
Jokic is at 9.5 assists.
Yeah,
The extender is making an appearance in the arena, a different location today.
36, 11.
Stretch these series out. Hopefully we get Scott Foster here in Los Angeles in the near future. We need you, Scott. We asked the chat, are they riding or fading with Mr. B's picks? 45% of chat riding, 55% not rolling with these picks, Mr. B. They don't see the vision.
Oh, that might be the worst ever.
Nah.
Dang.
Nah, we
5% not rolling?
45 are though.
That was a 71.
So you got the highest.
I'm just saying, you can't have the lowest.
I don't think I'm the lowest.
Fight back, Mr. B.
You gotta find
Today, all right, well, watch. Today, they
see.
gonna
You
You gotta win. You gotta win to get your
for
shit
sure.
back. For
Hey,
sure.
that was a rough seat yesterday.
Man, be
Hey.
careful.
Cedric and Rodney.
Damn.
that
Let
was
me
a
go ahead
rough
and fix
seat
this energy resonance. We don't want Rodney and them over there talking to you too.
Cedric and
You
Rodney.
don't know Rodney?
Cedric and Rodney.
You ain't never met Cedric and Rodney?
Shout out
Oh, no,
Swaggy P.
nobody ever met Cedric and Rodney.
If you like these picks, want to ride with them, head to the Underdog app, use promo code GIL, get up to $1,000 of bonus cash plus a special pick 'em. If you can't watch the show live with us on YouTube, we have audio versions available on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast. So before we get to hoops, we have to address something with the group. So over the weekend, Twitter user Dream Chasing Mike had the internet going nuts after this random musing started a legendary discussion topic. So here's the tweet. Said, I think 100 niggas could beat one gorilla. Everybody just got to be dedicated to the shit. Crying face emoji, crying face emoji. Can you already see? 100 versus one gorilla. So the average male gorilla is about 4'6", can weigh anywhere between 400 to 500 pounds, but capable of lifting up to 10 times their body weight. The average nigga cannot do any of those things. About 5'8", 195.
Bruh.
Hey, Josiah, that was really funny. Look, go line. That was really funny.
10 times. 10 times their body weight.
No.
We have no chance.
Look at yourself.
Like, I was having this conversation last night with KJ and one of my neighbors. Like,
No chance. 100 versus one?
not regular dudes. Like, I thought, like, if they were like MMA fighters, they had maybe a slight chance. Regular people, 100 regular dudes off the street ain't got a fucking shot in hell. Listen,
I don't think people.
not even because one thing, you can't hurt them if you hit them.
But people have never touched a gorilla. Have you ever touched a gorilla?
No.
You know what they skin feel like? Mm-hmm. You can't pierce.
That's what I'm saying. You can't hurt them.
You gotta shoot them.
So you can't hurt them.
Ain't no guns, ain't no knives,
that's
ain't
what
no
it-
guns.
yeah, that's-
It's nigga run.
That's what. Yeah.
Nigga run.
Yeah.
Who wants to be the first example to step up over here?
Like I said,
Let me
someone-
show the rest of you 99 niggas what I'm gonna do to y'all when I catch you.
Because listen, good luck.
They just got to be dedicated.
And I ain't gonna bite none of
Dedicated
you
to
niggas
what?
yet.
To die?
Who's the first wave?
Got to be
what if they
dedicated
like-
to die?
Who's the first
What if they
wave?
like the strongest? Like 100 like, of the strongest.
It doesn't matter.
Bodybuilders?
When I
Yeah,
hit
bodybuilders like the strongest dudes ever.
When I
hit you,
hit you.
hit you here and go crush all that shit. You got all the muscles for nothing.
And don't forget how
Make your
athletic
goddamn heart
I am.
stop.
Don't forget how athletic I am.
Yeah.
I jump in tree, I hide, I come down out tree.
Yeah, I motherfucking swing from this bitch to that bitch. Let me see you do that.
I jump on building, I jump off building.
Let me see
I
you
jump
do
on
that,
you. And boom, 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 boom. Who's next?
You just got to get the gorilla tire rope.
Cause he gonna be grabbing motherfuckers,
Don't-
toss.
yeah.
Listen, he pick
Bro.
each one of us up by one hand and do us tossing niggas down. Just
And
listen,
the nigga must never watch King Kong,
Hey,
the movie.
bruh.
King Kong is throwing around, what?
Like
Dinosaurs?
full-grown male,
This nigga throwing around dinosaurs.
silverback. Come on, bruh.
Nah, yeah.
No chance.
Yeah.
100.
No chance.
The 100
Some got to die. That's
They-
life. You got to be dedicated to the shit, though.
Life insurance policies.
First 20 go in.
Yeah,
All
I hear you.
hundred.
First 20.
Get the gorilla tire.
The first 20 go in.
Go get it
hundred.
tired.
That's
Like,
the best.
like I said,
that's
MMA
the
fighters,
best
they know
right
how to
there.
fight. They really know how to fight. I thought they might have had it because they different people, but nah.
What kind of laugh you think the gorilla gonna blurt out when he
Gonna
get
be
hit?
no laugh.
When he hit.
Ain't gonna be no laugh. It's
A couple of y'all got to sacrifice for the good of the
What
group.
it's gonna be.
Sacrifice.
That's the problem, though.
sacrifice.
You put 100 niggas out there, ain't
nobody
it's
stepping up
selfish.
first.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
you put 100 niggas out there and they turn into 100 white men. Real quick. Hey. Can we talk?
Let's shift it over.
Hey, can we talk? Wait a minute.
Let me speak to the
Now
man.
you look like you could
punch nobody like
you
this.
model or something. You play football, don't you? Come on now.
So you think 100 MMA fighters, better chance they could grapple?
No, you can't grab him. But y'all would have to go at
He
once.
still got teeth.
Yeah,
Y'all have to go at once.
So like
you
his
know
bite?
what the grip? You know,
Because
I walk
you
on
can't
my
tell him.
hands. I
So
walk
one
on my
thing-
The
hands.
double gorilla grip.
Because one thing you can't tell him is not to bite. Because one thing
You
for
can't
sure, two
tell him
things
not
for
to.
certain.
Yeah,
he don't fucking understand just so.
He laughing. He laughing at your ass.
You talking to him, he biting and swinging.
That's on God.
So we have some. Ooh, we asked the chat who wins 100 men versus one gorilla. 67% of the chat is rolling with the gorilla. It's just one gorilla.
Yeah.
All right.
Listen,
What'd
yo,
you say?
look
What'd you say, the
quick,
hey,
first
let me
week,
just
yo?
tell y'all this, yo. Us four would have a hard time with a chimp,
Not
a
fucking,
male chimp.
fucking with no chimp.
I'm just saying, we'll have a hard time with him. Us four right here on this,
I'm
right
fucking
now.
with that
They're
little nigga.
elusive.
We'll have a hard time. He'll wear our ass out in this motherfucker. Absolutely. A
Y'all-
grown male chimp. Come on.
You ain't see.
Try-
you ain't see
try
the
him
movie.
if you want to.
What was it? Nope.
It said nope.
Nope.
Hey,
That
like
monkey
this-
said, "Ah, let's go."
Hey,
Hey. I don't care who monkey this is.
911 tape. I heard the lady had the monkey. I need y'all to come. He's eating her face.
Oh, no.
Yes. Hey.
Oh, no.
A friend came over, thought she was. Yes. The lady
You too.
pet monkey called. She had to call the law. Like, yo, he's eating her. Man, listen, y'all better leave him alone. Cute. They cute and all that shit. Yeah, when they got the
my
diaper
ass.
on.
I be
Yeah,
trying
when
to
they,
tell
yeah, I'm about to say
They,
when they
they
got the
cute when they got the diaper
Yeah,
on when
yeah.
they motherfucker, absolutely. But that same little becomes a,
get strong.
yeah.
Yeah, we seen Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, that's like,
It took over the world.
Boy, the girl don't come home
shit, what
tomorrow.
Chris Rock say? That tiger didn't go mad. That tiger went tiger.
That tiger went tiger.
Shit, hey.
Shit.
So if you had to fight a gorilla, just hypothetically, who in the NBA world would you want with you among those 100 humans?
Who? They can go first. All 450.
Give me Zion.
Listen, they can
James
go
To
Johnson.
fight with
Hey,
you.
all 450.
Isaiah
All
Stewart.
440,
Isaiah
and I'll be the last one.
I think Isaiah Stewart could get a
I'll go
gorilla a run
last.
for his money one-on-one.
I'll go last, Joe.
Steven
Line 'em
Adams.
up.
Steven Adams.
I'm a project manager, so Steven Adams, Beef Stew, throw
You said
Zion out there.
current NBA.
yeah, the current, yeah.
None of them.
Lunch meat.
None of them.
Throw Dillon Brooks out there just to
Lunch
troll
meat.
it,
Hell nah.
poke it a little bit, get his limbs ripped off first.
Listen, bro.
Draymond.
No, he grabbing anything get his hand on. He grabbing legs, throats, punching,
Yeah,
bite.
we throw Draymond out there first. Yeah, we throw Draymond out there first. We showed them.
You
Y'all
bad.
see how y'all scared of Draymond now? Now watch what he do to this nigga. Now see if he survive any of this, y'all go run up and save him.
Well, shout out to whoever in the chat said 100 Shaqs might be able to give the gorilla.
Listen, bro.
100 Shaqs? Give me 99 Shaqs, one Kareem.
I mean, whoever's the
Bruh.
strongest guy in the NBA.
You have a hard time with a grizzly bear.
I think.
Fuck a gorilla.
So I did some extensive research on this. I think a grizzly bear could whoop a gorilla's ass. I think
Yeah,
the internet.
because of the claws and shit.
They climbing trees and
Yeah, they athletic as shit.
What about a polar bear?
Yeah, you ain't got a chance.
That's just the.
Hear what I said?
This
You
is
ain't got
the
a
white
chance
bear.
against a chimp.
Yeah.
It's just a white bear.
Yo,
It's just a white bear. It's
you ain't
just,
got,
Yeah,
you ain't got
yeah.
a chance against a chimp.
shout out to
Hey,
the Dream
trust
Chasing Mike. Had,
Chimp, baboon,
baboon. for
any.
sure.
Listen,
Yeah.
Baboon.
see, the
fucking-
motherfucker grab
they
that
get
motherfucker
crazy.
pants leg after the one let him go. Orangutan, listen, hey,
Them motherfuckers strong as hell.
yeah, you wouldn't think because they look lazy.
They look
and all
lazy
that
as
shit.
hell.
Yeah,
They grab you, though.
absolutely.
Oh, it's done for.
Yeah,
It's, yeah, one of the
Yeah.
flow and yeah.
Ass over here. Get your ass over here. What's wrong with you? So, get over here. Get over here.
all that shit.
Your
listen.
grandma, like your
Yeah.
grandma. You don't go ahead, come in here. boy.
Koala, hey,
Gotcha.
koalas, all man, little panda, no, bro.
Koalas, ooh.
No,
shit.
them little ass hands to get a hold of you, they ain't letting you go. They climb trees and shit, bro.
All day.
Yo,
All day.
they hold on to Brentley and just hang. No, dog, they
Right.
grab you, nigga. They not letting go.
so whoever in
No,
the
thank
chat
you.
said 100 ditties, stop it, please. We got to move on. We got to be better
Yeah,
as a
you
people.
just got to take it all. Like,
Front line, but he said they just got to be dedicated to the shit. So
Dedicated to the fucking
To
what?
die.
To the mission.
To
we gotta, we
die.
gotta, we gotta,
yeah, I'm about to say that's it.
we gotta
You ain't
neutralize
got
this
no ratchet,
gorilla.
man. Listen, you ain't got a chance.
Leave.
We don't get a stick, nothing.
signed me
We don't
up
get
for
a
this?
stick, nothing.
Who signed me up for this?
So that tweet has over 280 million impressions since being posted. Everybody's been talking about it.
Yeah, because
So we
people
had to
naive.
give our 2 cents as well.
Stupid. Think you got a chance. You got a chance to die.
They just want
Get
to see
your
everybody
fucking
else.
life.
Because they be on the
destroyed.
internet
You
looking
got a
at
chance
that
to be in a wheelchair for the rest of your life.
They actually thinking about it. Like, should we go to the zoo
and go
and
see a
find out?
You can find the smallest one there. You can go find the smallest gorilla there and you ain't
So
got
now
a
y'all
shot.
just want to go beat on the gorilla. Weirdos. We want to see. He chilling. He just looking for some bananas.
Just minding, throwing poop at people, minding his business.
Man.
But let's keep this thing moving. Today's podcast is sponsored by SeatGeek. Everyone can use our code ARENA10 to get 10% off your SeatGeek order. Whether you're a new customer or not, sports, concerts, festivals, you name it. The Kendrick and SZA Grand National Tour is underway, so I've been looking on SeatGeek for the best deals. And the Dodgers are on their quest to repeat as World Series champs. So you know I'm going to have to pull up to a few games using SeatGeek. I was actually at the game this weekend.
A lot of people use SeatGeek. When I just came from Dallas Sunday morning, the show was in Dallas.
Okay, it was.
It was a bunch of people that used SeatGeek on my flight.
See, SeatGeek, the way to go. So SeatGeek rates on a scale of 1 to 10, so look for the green dots. Green means good, red means bad. No matter how many times you bought tickets using SeatGeek before, code ARENA10 is going to get you 10% off your next order. So take out your phone, open the SeatGeek app, and add code ARENA10 to your account. And let's go Dodgers. Baseball season officially here.
Saw somebody at the airport, hey man, you went to the concert last night? Do you actually think I flew from Los Angeles
to go
to Dallas to go to a concert, really?
to go see Kendrick.
My 47-year-old grown-ass man.
You listen to that new Kendrick yet, Kendrick?
Say it again now?
You listen to that new Kendrick yet?
Yes.
Okay.
Thoroughly.
Sure.
Over and over and over again. He gets some bump in my ride.
Oh,
I'm talking about? Yeah. I ain't never said
saw
it
that
wasn't. I just
progress.
hadn't listened to it yet.
I know,
but
we saw
I've
that
been,
progress.
he was on repeat for about a week.
Peekaboo.
Peekaboo. Appreciate it. All right, well, let's get into some NBA basketball. Jimmy Butler missed Game 3 between the Warriors and Rockets with a deep glute contusion he suffered in the first quarter of Game 2. But the Warriors still got the win thanks to a vintage Steph Curry performance. So with Jimmy back for the Warriors in Game 4, Dubs had a golden opportunity to protect home court and go back to Houston with a 3-1 lead in the series. Let's take a look at some of the highlights. So, like the other 3 games in this series, it was a very physical contest. Things got chippy in the second quarter when Draymond set a hard screen on Amen Thompson. Then Steph Curry fell to the ground. Dillon Brooks tried to strip Curry of the ball as he got up, which led to a review where Curry, Draymond, and Brooks were all issued texts. We see it. 3 texts already issued, but that was not all, ladies and gentlemen.
That's the beginning.
Just the beginning of the shenanigans in the back.
WWE first half.
So later in the second quarter, Draymond, Terry Eason got tied up. Draymond ended up on the ground. He appeared to attempt to kick Eason as he was trying to get up. So instead of getting his second tech, he got whistled for a flagrant 1 and avoided ejection. Draymond's presence would loom larger
Avoided.
later in the game.
That's
He
great.
avoided it. I mean, he was turned up on 1. Back to the ref, making the official announcement. But there it is. Also in the second quarter, Dillon Brooks started jawing with Jimmy Butler at the free throw line, which caused Jimmy to get in his face. Lip readers have been having fun with that one. As for basketball side of things, Fred VanVleet was huge for the Rockets, dropped 25, including 8 threes, showing shades of his bucket-getting barrage back in 2019 with the Raptors. Alperen Sengun was sensational, 31 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists in 42 minutes. Rockets repeatedly threw it into him and let him go to work all night, especially with Draymond Green sidelined for a large portion of the second half after picking up his 5th foul early in the third quarter. So Jalen Green scored 8 points and was not on the floor during the final 5 minutes of the game for the Warriors. Buddy Hield gave them a lift with 15 points and was praised by Steve Kerr after the game for his defense as well. Steph Curry had 17 points. Brandon Bajemski came up big with 25, 5 and 5, including 6 threes. But the man who took over in the fourth quarter was Jimmy Butler, scored 14 of his team high 27 in the final frame. Jimmy was 7 for 12 from the field and a perfect 12 for 12 from the free throw line with the Warriors up 1. With 13 seconds to go, we're going to watch Sengun actually cut the lead to 1 with the Warriors up 1, 13 seconds to go. Made the choice to have Sengun go up against Draymond. Draymond got the stop on the jump hook with Jimmy Butler securing the clutch rebound. Jimmy made 2 free throws. Warriors were able to defend a last-second 3 from VanVleet, which we'll watch right here. Desperation. Trying to send it to OT. Oh, no. So now, Warriors performing much better than every other team in California currently. But after the game, Jimmy talked about what motivated him to push through injury.
Well, Jimmy, we meet again as your teammates come over to you, just pouring you with love, saying, this is why we got you. How rewarding is hearing that from these new teammates?
It means the world. I die for these guys, for real. It's so fun. I got my joy back, as some would say. But more than anything, it's always good to win. Let me go, man. Go back there. What are you going to do? Nothing on national TV.
Save that for later, right? Well, in a game that we didn't know if you'd play or not, you played nearly 40 minutes. I mean, how did you get through it physically and mentally?
Oh, man. Somebody saying something to me. That's all it takes. Somebody to say something to me gets me going every single time.
I take it you are.
Jimmy said he got his joy back. Obviously, remember that quote with the Heat when they asked him. He said he was having no joy playing basketball. Could he get it back in Miami? He said absolutely not. Got his joy back here. What does Jimmy Butler mean to this Warrior squad, and how impressive was his performance in Game 4 to help them take a 3-1 lead in the series?
It looked questionable at first, whether he should have been playing or not. Laboring around a little bit. But I guess his dribbling got going, and him and Dillon Brooks, like you said, got the jaw in a little bit. And that'll make your juices flow a little bit more when you got that kind of competitive nature that he has. So, no, it was good to see, man. Good to see him back out there. Good competitive game, minus all the BS that went on in the first half. Going into it, like I thought Houston was in trouble. You asked yesterday who we had. We picked the sweep and Golden State to win yesterday. But no, it was good. It was a good game, man. But Jimmy, that's why they got it, man. For times like this, when they really locked in on Steph and they hell bent on stopping him, you got a guy that can go get one, a guy that can get to the line, a guy that can create shots for other people. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then shout out to Brandon Pajinski.
Yeah.
He showed up when they needed him most. So no, that was huge. No, but I'm saying Jimmy did his thing, man. It was good to see. It was good to see.
Rashad, Confidence Coffee fan, Jimmy Butler fan. I used to rock with the Heat before moving on to the Celtics, then moving on to the Knicks.
Damn. All that
Free agency.
All that within the last year.
Free agency, though. Chose his teams wisely.
I'm some work.
Guided the Celtics to a championship.
I'm some work, man.
Passing shot around.
Hell yeah.
Your fandom put the
I'm a
Celtics over the top.
championship caliber piece of work, goddamn.
Now your Knicks fandom has them with a 3-1 series lead, but back to Jimmy. What did Jimmy show you in this game, and what does he mean to this Warriors team?
Well, I mean, I said it. It's documented already that I didn't want to see this part of Jimmy because he didn't leave that behind where he didn't want to be anymore. So the last thing you want to see is somebody leave a place and then go somewhere else and play. You know, in that same year at least, way more, with more energy, more enthusiasm, more all of this, taking the team to a new height, and playing a back seat. So I think for me, the energy is you got to take it all the way this time, right? Like you got to take it all the way. Like you can't fall short because you got help, the help you've been asking for. So at this point now, you got to carefully craft this thing all the way to the end and make sure you take it over the top this time, because if you fall short now, this is the last window.
Yeah. So Mr. B, Steph, Draymond both said that this is a championship level ball club.
Yeah.
With Jimmy Butler on it. Warriors now 24-7 when Jimmy Butler plays. I think 25-27 when he does not.
Yeah.
But what did he show you? Just coming back, had the pelvic contusion, the deep glute bruise, all those issues. Coming up and performing like this, 27 points, 14 in the.
Yeah, well, this is playoff Jimmy. You know, he was questionable to come back and play, of course, but he fought through it. I was a little worried in the first half because, you know, he was getting into it with Dillon Brooks and the game was getting a little messy and, you know, they were playing into the, you know, just into Houston's hands because of the physicality. But when they came back in the second half, you know, they started playing, you know, their type of basketball. You know, they're more experienced. So overall, you know, I think once the Warriors, you know, as a team just plays basketball and don't get caught up in other stuff, you know, with their experience, their they're great, especially with Jimmy coming up with the big rebound down the stretch, wanting the ball down the stretch, knowing that Steph was getting, they were containing Steph and then Buddy Hill and everybody. So when they're just focused and they're just playing and they can stay out of foul trouble with Draymond Green, they all right. They're going to be straight.
Yeah, even with Draymond in foul trouble, limiting Steph, 17 points. If you say that going into the game, you say, all right, Rockets have a very good chance to win this game. Not able to get it done. Warriors maintain home court advantage with the 3-1 lead.
Yeah, I mean, it's important for Draymond to stay out of foul trouble, especially with Sengun, because once Draymond got out the game, Sengun saw a green light. And he was just, every time down, it was like, yo. And then they had Steven Adams out there rebounding, playing a big part of, the defensive end and offense. So Draymond got to find a way to stay out of foul trouble because if Sengun's seen anybody else.
We talked about the antics yesterday, but game 2, the FD Draymond chance. Game 3.
I always try to put myself in his situation, right? Because I played of similar intensity, right? Regular season shit is different than playoff shit, right? I knew that I was too valuable to my team once the playoffs started for me to get in a fight, for me to, we're going to play hard, we're going to do, but I'm not going to do nothing during the playoffs to get myself kicked out of the game, right? I know I'm going to need all 6 of my fouls. I'm going to try to use them as wisely as I possibly can. Because I have to guard the best guy. The best post player, the best perimeter. I'm switching, pick and rolls. I'm doing all these things. I know these things. So I challenge it's been too long, Draymond, dog. It's been too long, killer. I fuck with you, bro. I do. I fuck with you. Detroit, me Saginaw, Michigan, all that. I'm with you, bro. But time for a change, man. The team needs you. Y'all gonna do anything. Team needs you, man. You got it.
Yo, who's the dude they had on Sengun when he came out the white?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah,
slow foot. You putting your teammates in a bad situation, dog. You putting your teammates in a bad situation, doing all it.
But
I get it.
Is that all he got left?
No, he still does a lot. No, not at all.
Does he need that as his edge of an advantage?
No. It's extra.
They already scared of him.
Whatever it is, scared or not, it's time, though. You gotta look in the mirror. I've been too valuable to my team. And I said this years ago. If nothing didn't register when the world said you cost your team a finals game, and you felt that you cost your team a finals game, after hearing what people had to say. It's been time. It's been time. So it's. I said, we was talking before the show, and we was talking about the kick and him landing on the dude. As hard as I played, as much shit as I did on the floor, if I didn't like somebody, if we were going through it, I ain't never thought to stomp on somebody's chest, kick my legs, and hit them in the head. I ain't never thought to do any of that in the moment, right? I just, for what? If I'm gonna do something to you, I want you to be looking at me.
Right.
I want you to know I'm coming. So, yeah, bro, they did him a favor yesterday.
Yeah,
that was good refereeing because they did him a favor by not giving him the second technical.
He's out of there. Second technical.
They did him a favor.
They lose the game.
Absolutely,
they lose the game.
For sure.
So who saved them? The NBA, the refs, who saved them?
And then Sengun go for 50.
Right, they did him a favor.
He's on his way.
That's wild.
I don't think you deserved the first one, but your reputation.
Right.
You was playing peacemaker.
He was peacemaking with the
I told KJ, we're not allowed to. Right? You got a reputation. You're not allowed to play peacemaker. Unfortunately, because you put yourself in these situations.
You become the problem.
Right?
You've always been the problem.
As soon as you involve yourself,
you're the problem now.
You're the problem because the other team going to react a certain way. Now
you right there. So we got to get somebody in there because you there. Somebody go match his energy.
They and Olowokandi got into it one game. I'm going over there to try to break, and Olowokandi turned towards me and threw his hands up.
Right.
Damn dude, who he about to fight. He turned towards me and was like, I'm like, no, I'm coming over like y'all said earlier. I don't want no. But my reputation up to that point, people thought I was gonna be on bullshit all the time. So when you show up and you play a certain way, Draymond, you already got their attention. You got their attention because you're out there. And the more that you're out there, you have their attention even more. So you sitting on the sideline for that long stretch of minutes that you had to be over there yesterday, that shit could have been detrimental.
Facts.
Could have went up 20.
So if y'all plan on doing anything past this round and the next game and past this round, dude, you got to do different, man. Like, you can't flag all that shit in one game.
So
That's a series worth of shit.
in one game. Really a half.
Man.
I'm about to say yeah.
Like a half.
Yeah,
A half.
I was. Yeah.
But then
the
he
refs,
went over and thought about it and he apologized entirely later, but like,
But the refs got to do a better job too, though. They
but
let
you can't
that
put them in them situations constantly though, right?
Right.
So you can't constantly put them in a situation to use that against you.
Because they're trying to let you play, and you're making us not let you play because we got to now call the shit based on how reckless you're playing.
Yeah. I'm saying you're giving us the opportunity to use your reputation against you.
And you want us to call it tighter. Now we're trying to let y'all play.
Right.
Now we got to let that go. And let that go. And then we're not going to give you the tech. God damn it. Don't you see we're trying to keep you in the game? Don't you see we're trying to keep you in the game?
You still barking.
What are you doing? You're still
barking at him like.
It becomes ego then.
Yeah.
Yes.
It becomes about you. Yeah.
So reputation shit. I got more shit.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
we playing Dallas in the playoffs, right?
That's it.
I'm guarding Dirk, of course. He's my man. I'm trying to send a message. They blew the whistle. He keep trying to play.
Yeah.
Nothing. Like I didn't like. Right? Shut him out of bounds because he kept trying to go get an N1. Shut him out of bounds. Right? That ain't nothing for nobody else. For me, it's 25,000. This is real shit, right? David starting to be 25 grand for me shoving this dude out of bounds. If it's anybody else on my team, it's a foul, he shoot his 2 free throws. Kenny Maurer, this nigga missed a tech. I'm sorry clapping. He give me and kick me out like reputation, dog. I earned it up to that point, so I'm pissed in the moment, but I earned it. Because the shit that I did up to that point, me not backing down, all that shit up to that point, I earned it.
Yep.
So, and I'm telling this from experience. Been there.
You become the asshole. Here go Mr. Asshole.
Yeah, and then
Here you come.
fortunately, like for him, he got 4 championships to back, like to sit on, right? I didn't have that. So then moving forward, I'm trying to get other jobs with other people and try to do other shit.
They remember the asshole.
So it goes further than just this at times. Like I said, it's fucking, people tired of watching. I know, listen, I love watching the Warriors play. I love watching Steph play. I love the way y'all been. That shit is exhausting to watch. dog.
It's just because it's from the same guy.
Yeah.
Like we just seen you do that to Sabonis. We
shit
seen you do this. And
exhausting,
it's
dog.
like, yeah, you protecting yourself and you trying to protect your team.
I had no problem with you choking the shit out of Rudy. Just hear me out.
Yeah, very reasonable.
Had no problem with you choking the shit out of him at all. He earned it.
He earned the choke.
And he ain't learned his fucking lesson because he always involves. So, good. But certain times, you gotta like, sometimes you gotta make a motherfucker understand. Right?
Yeah. Especially when you get your one tech. I think once he gets the one tech, then he should be like, all right.
Yeah, get all your
you know
shit
what I'm saying?
out,
Like,
you know what I'm saying? Get your
you
talk
can
that
still
shit.
be aggressive, still be you. If you got to go get that one tech, that's fine. But it's like,
Let's take a look. So, like we said, Draymond got the
I
keys,
think we all know we get that first tech. That's where you should get all
But it
the
gotta be
energy out.
worth
but he gets the tech, and
Right?
that just get
it
him
has
going.
to be worth it.
It gotta be worth it. The tech has to be
In the
worth
playoff, it gotta be worth it.
yeah.
Like
So
during
that's
the
2 points.
In the regular season, like it's all right, we get it, man. It's a lot of fucking games, bro. It's a lot of games. Be tired some games you don't feel like being out there. Your wife getting on your nerves. The kids kept y'all up. Listen, your traffic getting to work. Somebody ran into your car. Any fucking thing can set you off the first quarter of a game. You just right. Regular season, but these circumstances are bigger. And these situations it's bigger now.
So let's talk Draymond just briefly a little bit more. But so ended up getting the key stop on Sengun to help the Warriors steal the win. But before that, obviously, here are the 2 questionable plays: 1 tech, 1 flagrant, which could have gotten him ejected from the game. Let's just take another look. So sets the hard screen on Amen Thompson. Obviously, Dillon Brooks likes to poke bears or troll himself, tried to snatch the ball from Steph. Draymond just trying to break it up. Like Kenyon, like you said, try to be a peacemaker in this situation, trying to help his teammate up. Steph obviously pointing in Dillon Brooks' face.
I mean
that's a Draymond tech by itself, bro.
is that a tech?
Steph, Draymond, and Brooks get the text, and here's a play with Tari Eason. Didn't look that bad in real time, but then you watch the replay and see him get cookied, land all on him, follow through with the kick.
He low-key.
So if these calls went another way, obviously Draymond isn't out there to guard on that critical Sengun play. Outcome of the game may be a little bit different.
The first one, I don't know if it's a tech. This one, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. The first one,
I don't know about the first one.
screen, he set the screen, y'all didn't call shit. Then him getting Dillon Brooks
they
off.
called the screen late. They actually called.
They called it on the replay. They
Yeah,
didn't call
the
nothing.
screen on Draymond.
Yeah.
They called that. That was what the foul was.
Yeah.
It wasn't on Dillon Brooks hitting Steph.
No, that was just the aftermath.
Right. So Steph was mocking Dillon, thinking that was Dillon's second foul.
So
No, they called the foul on Dillon Brooks.
I thought it was on Draymond.
No, they called the foul on Dillon, but they went back and looked at it.
And it was a foul on Draymond.
They called a tech on the dude.
But they called the foul. I think Draymond would have
For
been
the screen.
Draymond hit Amin Thompson. Yeah,
And
that's what I was thinking.
then Steph, Draymond, and
Dillon
so
Brooks.
Brooks all got
Didn't get
text.
Dillon Brooks for that foul.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they got him for because they blew the whistle for the foul.
Or they blew the whistle late for the event.
No,
I think it was. Let me see.
They called the foul on Dillon Brooks because he stuck his knee out there. Steph tried to go by and he stuck his knee out there. They didn't call the screen after they went and reviewed it.
So when they reviewed it,
they went back and called some on
but
Draymond.
they didn't keep the foul on Dillon Brooks though.
Because they probably didn't keep it, but initially
It was
they
on
called
him.
the foul on Dillon
All right.
Brooks.
So when Steph did this, he thinking that's Dillon Brooks' second foul.
Yeah.
So they got
So
Steph
Dillon Brooks got the
taunting
personal
him.
foul. Yeah.
Steph got a tech for taunting him.
Yeah.
So Steph
He
gets the,
fucked up because he didn't end up
Dillon
getting
Brooks gets the
foul.
foul. Steph gets the tech for taunting Dillon Brooks, and then double tech on Draymond Green
Oh, so they did call
and
it.
Dillon Brooks.
Yeah. But
So Draymond didn't
aftermath.
get the foul.
No, Draymond just got a tech on that play.
So they didn't call the foul.
and I don't think he did. I don't think he deserved it then.
No.
For the Iman for the
Yeah, I don't think he deserved the tech.
It was
on that, right.
It was iffy.
It's an offensive foul. It's a
But
moving
that's why
screen,
Dillon. That's why
anything.
Dillon did what he did.
I don't think it's a tech. I think it's a
Dillon did
moving
what he
screen,
did 'cause
offensive foul,
that's
whatever
it.
it is.
He's
right?
watching it.
Well,
Dillon was watching
him
it.
and Steph
Because
been going back
way
and forth.
before that, he got his first. He like, that's only one. He walked by him, said, that's only one. That's only one.
Okay. So he was doing it
He
too.
started
Okay.
first. Dillon Brooks started the shit first. He went up, that's only one. That's only one. That's on
Steph
my
probably
first.
told that man, I'ma foul you out
Then that's
tonight.
when he got his second one.
I'm
That's
gonna
why
foul
Steph
you out
did
tonight.
this. That's why Steph said, no, that's two.
That's two. Time to go to the
That was
bench.
a weak tech too, though.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, no, but I don't think Draymond deserved the first one. But, like I said, your reputation precedes you. Like, it's just what it is, bro. Like, you can't... Go ask She. Go ask any of us that was continuously getting them and doing shit, right?
Second one.
So
Saved him.
let's shift it over from Draymond to Dillon Brooks on the Rockets side. So we saw Jimmy Butler, Dillon Brooks got into it in the game, exchanged some words. Jimmy was also asked about the exchange with Dillon Brooks and whether that was fun or not.
No, we're not having fun. You get me on record for this. I don't like Dillon Brooks, so we're never having fun. I'm a fierce competitor. He's a fierce competitor, but there ain't nothing fun about that.
Okay.
So Jimmy said he don't like Dillon Brooks, obviously. He said trash talk is what got him going. Brooks has been known to try to poke bears with varying results. Usually does not work out for him in the postseason, but does Dillon Brooks need to chill?
Nah. I mean, nah.
He brought that toughness to the Grizzlies. We see him leave Memphis.
No, because that's just who he
happened
is.
Ime Udoka said he embraces that. You talk about this Rocket squad, I think lead the league in techs and ejections and all.
I mean, one thing he gonna
stuff.
do is show up and play, so and compete at the highest level. So I'm not tripping about how he play or what he does, because he's one thing about he gonna give his all every time between those lines.
What I'm noticing about the league is that the stars hate to be challenged by guys they think they're inferior. So a guy like Dillon Brooks not supposed to be talking shit to Jimmy Butler, which wakes him up, which is like, why are you sleeping, nigga? We in the playoffs. Ain't no reason for me to have to wake you up. And that's the problem with like Lance Stevenson and Dillon Brooks type players. You can't tell them not to wake up the sleeping giants. And guys that sleep and you like, don't wake them up. D-Wade and LeBron, they chilling over there, Lance. Relax. We got this series. Don't go waking them up. Go blowing in the nigga ear, doing all this shit. Next thing you know, wake them niggas up. Him and LeBron go have a talk. They come back. Brandon Jennings, get on the fucking, man, shit, Miami Heat, man. I think we could beat them. What them niggas do?
They beat us.
They watched that shit and they was like, yeah, let's send this young nigga a message.
Yeah, same thing with Dillon Brooks, LeBron, and their playoff matchups.
And it's like, it's unfair because it's like you are a competitor, like he's saying. I'm a competitor enough to actually talk enough shit to get you to wake up and actually show me some shit.
Yeah.
Show me who you are. Where is playoff Jimmy? Show me.
I mean, yeah, and I'm on the same court as you. So, I mean, we got 48 minutes and let's see what it is. I mean, that's the, you know, that's the competitive.
That's what we want to see. So I like that shit about. I wish more players would do that. But I think the fear level of just the dude you trying to challenge looking at you like, man, if you don't relax, you ain't coming to the party later.
So the Grizzlies tried to use him as a scapegoat in 2023, obviously when the Lakers knocked him out in the playoffs. He comes to the Rockets. Rockets know what they're getting. Signing him, he's brought a toughness, mental edge to that team second in the West this season. So it worked out.
He's one of them guys you would want him. You don't want to play against him, but you want him on your team.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's just what it is. He gets on fucking nerves. He a pest. He gonna bother you. He gonna touch you when you don't want to be fucking touched. He gonna knock you down, step over you, talk shit. You think his game nasty, like all of that shit, and he out there talking shit to you.
Might hit a shot.
Yeah. And don't let him get going.
Oh shit.
So.
He's a
Yeah, I ain't got no, because like Brandon said, he's coming to compete, right? Every night. If he wasn't coming to compete every night, I would have a problem with it.
For sure.
He coming to compete. Night in, night out. No matter what who it is, where he at, no matter what the situation is, because he understands that's why he's in the league.
Yeah.
Right? He understands that's why he has the job. So when you understand who you are and why you're in this league and you want to be around this league for a long time, you find your niche.
Yeah.
Pat Bev, PJ Tucker.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
right? It's a long list of guys for a long time that made a name on doing exactly this, what they are, who they are, and go be that. And they're not going to deviate.
And
Who complain about
and
it?
make basketball very entertaining to watch
Artest.
when they're out there.
I was just about to say this is Ron Artest in Houston.
Yeah, but this is Ron. Like he's a player like Ron Artest when Kobe and Ron didn't get along, and then when they on the same team.
Yeah.
He's like one of those type of players to me, to where he'll get with a superstar or a player, get next to him.
Yeah. You hate to, you don't want him against you, but you.
You think about Ron in Houston back then, he was the only guy, the defensive guy. He was honing in on his offensive skills at this point. Like, Dillon is the leader of the team. He's probably one of the older guys, him and Steven Adams.
Yeah.
Right? So ability-wise, he thinks, like, if you see him playing out there, he's like out there like he Kobe. He takes shots when he won't. He break the offense whenever. But he's guarding the best players, and he's playing hard. He's leaving his heart on the floor. So I think with him, it's just a matter of time for the guys to just really realize that they just need one more piece. Jalen Green got to step up, though.
Yeah, so let's talk about Jalen Green. Glad you brought that up.
You got the right head coach, I'm just saying.
He made a dunk, but
for him.
Yeah.
Right, you need somebody like that for you. Like that's.
we talk about this Rockets team. Their whole mentality changed though with Ime coming, with Dillon coming in 2023.
This.
Steven Adams coming 2024.
Just tell y'all this.
Grizzly guys, so they know how they get down.
When somebody ain't pulling punches for you, man, I'm telling you exactly what the fuck it is. I said it before, I'll say it again. Fuck your feelings. You're trying to win. Fuck your feelings. We are trying to win here.
How it goes.
If you're in this bitch emotional with your feelings because I told you the truth on this film that I'm watching, that you fucking lazy, you didn't run back on D, or you didn't box out, or you didn't make the extra pass, if you're in your feelings because I said these things to you, I don't want you on my team. And I'm pretty sure that's the way Emi Udoka is going about this shit. You can tell the way they react to the shit Tyree Eason did late, and he motherfucking lost his shit at him.
Yeah.
The fuck are you doing?
Damn.
Yeah, so.
Fuck the game off right there.
So, yeah. I'm with it.
Right.
So we asked the chat, does Dillon Brooks need to chill? 61% of the chat says no. So Shaw, you brought up Jalen Green. Great in game 2 of the series, which was the only Rockets win so far. Had 38 points, made 8 threes in that game. However, he's failed to score double digits in the series outside of that game. So 3 of the 4 games in the series has not scored in double digits. He had 8 points in 25 minutes in game 4, was benched for the last 5 minutes of the game. Averaged 21 points per game during the regular season. But how can the Rockets get Jalen Green to be more consistent in these playoffs?
He got to change his focus to basketball. And he got to realize that the team need him, even though he's not being seen as the corner piece and the cornerstone of it all. I think it's bothering him that he ain't the number 1 option. And you can see it because they going through Sengun. And he can make or break a shooting guard's potential. It's just like Jokic, right? So if you ain't getting them passes to get your shit off, it's gonna be hard for you. So his 38 came off hitting shots. He was hitting shots. So now look at how many shots did he take last night.
Well, last night
he was 1 for 10.
What's his niche?
Being athletic.
Like, what is he good at?
Being athletic.
So 3 for 8, 1 for 5 from 3, 1 for 3 from the free throw line.
He shot 8 times.
Yeah. Rockets also 19 of 31 from the free throw line, which.
Well, Gil said he was a star. 8 shots. So is it a mental block? Is it something Ime not doing? Because we can't, I ain't gonna say I can't say it ain't Ime, but.
So 3 for 15 game 1, 13 for 25 game 2. 4 of 11, game 3.
Gotta find the
three
niche.
shot
25 is in game 2.
He gotta find a niche. But what's his niche though? Like, what's his go-to? Like, what is this? Just jump?
I think you need to listen, man. He young. He
pull up.
Thin, athletic. You need to run him, treat him like Rip Hamilton.
Yes.
Right. I think you need to use him in that actions like that. Coming off pin downs, curls, let him catch and shoot, catch.
Got a solid jump.
Turn the corner because he get to that right hand.
And he can go up.
Good luck.
Yeah, he can
right?
get up in the air from there.
You run that shit, him coming out that left corner, the McGrady cut, that shit that on the
double,
coming around and catching that motherfucker. He can catch it and shoot it, catch it and go. Right?
Corner.
Those like actions like that. The back screen pin down, let him come in.
Oh, yeah.
Shit like that.
Yeah.
Because his shot selection is bad.
Yeah, that's why he did bad.
That's why he struggled.
Yep.
He doesn't know the difference because of those couple years that he spent on a bad team. There was no such thing as a bad shot. It was, but for them it wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So now you're getting coached. Now Sengun coming into his own. Now these other things. Now you got better pieces around you. Those same shots are now frowned upon.
Yeah.
And you're being called out on those shots, right? And it's fucking with him. But when he got it going, he got it going.
But what does that do? What does that do? When the coach call you out, do you want to keep shooting?
No.
Do you kind of want to show him?
At times.
You know what I'm saying? Like, look, I'm not shooting. Look what's happening when I'm not.
But it's a sticky situation for him because he has a lot of ability, a lot of talent, man. Like, I just put him in different action to be successful, right? Use that athleticism. Him standing around, catching and shit, him like all these teams run the same shit, man. Like, you got to coach your team.
The question is this.
You got to coach your ability that you have.
Is Jalen Green better than the other guys that's over there? Is he better than Easton? Is he better than Whitmore? Is he better than those guys that's sitting there waiting for that time? Or did he inherit that spot because he was there first? Are they giving him grace because he's like, you were here, Jalen, and we kind of give
they all came about the same time.
Yeah, but
it's just here.
What does that say about the development?
It's there.
Yeah.
Like, what's up with the development from the coaches and like who he's working out with every summer?
Like, has he gotten better?
Yeah, like what's up with the pull-up jumpers? Like even with Ja this summer, like he's gonna have to get a pull-up jumper. Like all Ja has now is just if it's not to the rim or it's a float, but it's like
drop,
it's that and I think this experience with them playing against Golden State, being an experienced team, he gonna learn a lot from this series too, though.
And it's the first playoff series, right? It's the first time being his age. It's the first time people like really honing in on you after you had the third day. They're like, hey, we got to turn this water off, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
we gave him a lot of shots.
We gave him a lot. We gonna take this away. Come off this screen. We jumping him.
Deny this.
Right. We doing all these things different now. it's on the coaching staff to help him out.
Yes.
Because
Going into
when you're a focal point of that game plan in the playoffs, dog, we're trying to win.
Yep.
So we're struggling with Sengun. We're gonna turn somebody water off out here.
It's gonna be you.
We can affect you.
Yeah.
We can take the ball out your hand. We can be aggressive with you. We can do all these things with you. And these are things that he's experiencing now. So you got to get him easier looks.
They did that in Game 3, though. After we said we had the 38-point game, Game 2 did that in Game 3, only 9 points. Now Game 4, only 8 points. At what point now is
The conversation is easy. The conversation between me and Kenyon, when you talk about turn that water off, how do we limit him from doing what he do best, what he just did to us? 38, right? We go watch film. We're not gonna have a conversation of how much more energy I need to exert to stop him from doing what we're doing.
Yeah.
We're gonna go over their offensive set and we're gonna see what they were successful in their offense. Let's take that away from them. So Kenyon gonna say, all right, the plays start with the big man at the top. Like if the big man don't get it, he can't throw it to him over here and they can't run that shit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make Sengun go back door. And I'm going to deny him when he try to come get the ball over here. You press him to the baseline.
We're going
to fuck this whole play up. Every time they run this play, we're going to do this. Y'all got it? We got it.
Yeah.
What's the other play he did? Well, the other thing was he did good in fast break transitions when we fucked up. We turned the ball over.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, he's
Unforced
deadly.
turnovers.
Yeah, he's deadly.
All right, so what we got to do, take care of the ball, execute our fucking offense,
Get a good shot every
get
time.
a fucking good shot every time.
Get back and load up.
And we can crash sometime. Crash the boards, go get some offensive rebounds and fuck them up sometimes, but most part, get back. Steph, you and Pazinski, y'all get back. We're going to go 3-2. We can fuck them up because they ain't got real-time adjustments. Jalen, this is what you would tell me. This is what Draymond's telling Steph. Hey, take that away, he'll give up. He ain't going to try to get it. He ain't going to come get it. Just take it away from him, and he'll run, and he'll go stand in the corner. Absolutely. And then, look, once he did it for the first time, Dre looked at Steph and was like, oh, I see. Yeah, he don't want
Shit
it.
like that.
He don't want it.
Well, that's why they got Van Fleek. That's
And he tough, but he too small.
But he been struggling too, so
Yeah.
he came. Listen,
Yeah.
And
but
he
he
feel
got
like it's on his back
Yeah,
too.
but he still got. I mean,
he's
he's still,
struggling
you know,
too. So like, yo,
he still got experience.
he came out there the whole last night.
he is the highest
But we
paid player
can't
on the
teach
team?
that.
So
We can't teach that mentality of don't let that first denial take you out of your offense. Don't run and retreat to the corner and give up and then say y'all got it.
What's the
because the play not for him.
Exactly, because the play
Right.
not for you.
It's a set. The play is not for him. So if that play is for him,
He
it's
gonna
a
do
different
everything.
fight to get over.
Yes, it's
Right?
my play.
If they call a
You don't
play
think they got
for
no,
you,
don't
right?
think they got no place for him over there?
Yeah, they do.
But it's not like
We
that.
can take you out of your play.
It's not like that. Like it ain't like they got 8 plays set
No.
for Jalen Green.
When he hot, we'll run some shit.
Yeah, like no, we gonna run this double doing. You're gonna come off or it's an ISO for you to like.
So he got a lot of his points transition then.
Yeah.
No, he made some three. He made some shots in game.
They
two,
was
but
tough shots. It wasn't offensive set shots. Like they running that shit again.
Right.
But he-
Like last night, like they was
Yeah,
running
big
that shit
stretch
again for
again.
Sengun.
Run that
like, yo,
shit
get
again.
2,
Yeah.
3, 2. I don't give a fuck.
He
Whoever,
gifted,
get it for
man.
Sengun
Like,
and
he's
But
really gifted.
Think
bro.
about as a big, you can do that with bigs. Trying to run it again with a guard, you're not gonna do the same shit again. You're gonna do some other shit. When the big down there, it's like we throw it back down there again, he gonna either get a foul or a bucket again.
Well, also he get lost too when that Thompson twin get going.
Yeah.
And he has the ball in his hands a lot, and he's
He's coming, he's on the up and coming.
Yeah, but he's going.
Yes.
Like he's
And Jalen Green's still only 23 years old.
Yeah.
So like we said, first playoff experience. You
Y'all
should
gonna
learn
see-
from this and build from it.
Yeah, just run some
Draymond
different
kind of
man.
punked
Be all right.
too.
Yeah, but let's speaking of Draymond punking, let's talk about Alperen Sengun. So he became the 6th player in Rockets franchise history, 30 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists in a playoff game, joining James Harden, T-Mac, Charles Barkley, Hakeem Olajuwon, and Ralph Sampson. So Rockets' final possession, some people criticize, or second to last possession, some people criticize the decision to have Sengun go one-on-one with the defender of Draymond Green's caliber at the end of the game. Sengun 2 of 11 in the game with Draymond as a primary defender. Do you have any issue with the Rockets choosing to run the ISO for Sengun against Draymond with the game on the line?
I don't have an issue. I just have an issue with where he took the shot from. He took the shot from damn near the free throw line. And if you look at all his shots before that, everything was to the basket or it was closer. I just feel like he should have got a little bit closer. I feel like he rushed it a little bit because Draymond was on him. But if he would have got a little closer, I think that ball goes in.
Any issue with the Rockets running the ISO for Rashad?
They're always gonna try it. They're always gonna try it. They best offensive player gets the best defense. They always gonna do it. Been put in that situation time and time again, bro. So he has to. Draymond has as well. So you gonna make it or he ain't. You gonna stop him. You gonna not give so much ground. Draymond had a point to where he wasn't gonna retreat to anymore. So he made him take the shot that he wanted him to take. You live with the result. So if you force him into the shot that you want him to take, you live with the result as a defender.
Yeah.
All right. Very makeable shot for Sengun, but it's the shot that Draymond wanted him to shoot. So, and all other times he was getting to the basket, he had Gary Payton on him. He had Smalls on. They switching the pick and roll and shit like that. So,
Good shot.
Play the clip from me again. That last play.
Holla, if we could please pull up
the last play of the game, the Sengun missed when Draymond stopped.
from the highlight.
I think it was that first bump too that got him. Draymond bumped him.
Yeah, because you're not gonna give ground.
And even prior to that, Jimmy getting the 3 free throws on that Dillon Brooks foul.
Yeah. I mean, for me, because it's like I'm hearing all sides. But
Yeah, very end of the game, Paolo. Appreciate it.
if he's our best player, we gotta put him in position to make a better play. Draymond did his job.
Keep going.
See, he's got smaller
Right
guys
here,
on
right.
him, right?
See?
That's it right there?
Yep.
Yeah, see, look,
All right,
he got
so
a
he's
lot
out
of
of
room.
little bit.
Go back.
He got a lot of room,
No,
though.
he don't. Keep going back. Let me
Draymond-
tell you why he's at a disadvantage. Right there, stop.
Why?
He's at a disadvantage right
now,
here.
Right now.
Right now.
Yes.
Right now, Sengun, they lost the game saying we're going to give you the ball against Draymond Green one-on-one with 10 seconds at the top of the key like you're a point guard.
Okay,
Like
I'm on
you fucking
fire.
Tracy McGrady.
You're not on fire, and you're not this guy. This is not you.
This is not him. He just did it like 3 or 4
No,
times.
he did it against a smaller guy.
Small guys.
He just stopped because of that bump.
No, he stopped because Draymond is an all-world defender.
No, I get it.
And he's laughing at the fact that E-May just did this play. This is what y'all did this for the game? Against me? Yo, you fucking not.
A very makeable shot.
I mean, that's what I'm saying.
No,
Like,
it's not hitting,
I
man.
like the shot. I just don't like where he took it from. I just feel like if he gets a little
Go back,
closer,
keep going back.
Look, if he keep going,
Right here.
He's shooting
Go
a
back.
jump hook from the free throw line.
No. Ain't none of hooks, none of that. It's all fear right here.
you know what?
That's what I'm saying. He's pulling it from that far away,
Keep going.
getting big body by Draymond.
So here, Draymond's laughing. Yeah, you see his face. You can see it. He's laughing. What you gonna do now? Okay, you're gonna give me some shit
keep
I
going,
seen
keep
before.
going.
Look.
Yo.
You're gonna give me some shit I
Keep
seen
going
before.
back.
Look,
No,
that
back-
hand check right there.
Yo.
I got you.
Dude,
It's
I
nothing.
would have stolen. Go back, please.
You're laughing at her.
I would've
You're
stole the
what
ball.
What can you possibly do this far away from the bag?
Go down some more. Go down more.
This is me in this situation right now. My right hand. No, this. He dribbling right now. My right hand. You see what Draymond left hand? I'm stripping him right now. I'm stripping him. Next dribble, go right now.
There.
I got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, right there.
He done.
And he off
Get
balance
done.
right there.
He's done.
He can't do nothing even if you do reach.
If I'm defending him,
he can't even get the ball.
him right now, I'm stealing that
And
ball.
he gonna fall too.
Yes, I'm stealing that ball.
For sure.
Absolutely.
For sure.
1,000% stealing
And what
that ball.
Ray Draymond does here is he holds him up with his left hand.
That's why I play defense.
He
He's
holds
reaching for
him
the ball.
up so that he
And
can
I'm reaching
try to
for the
flip
ball,
him.
but he not
He
reaching for the
doesn't
ball.
reach. Yeah, he doesn't reach.
I'm reaching for the ball.
Well, he's smaller, so he has to play tall at the end. He can't reach now.
And no
That's what
foul
he
on
gotta
this
do.
I'm
play,
going
right?
down.
No
I'm
foul.
going
No
down
foul.
more if I'm
I'm
sorry.
You're going down. No, you have to keep your dribble.
No,
He has
I know.
to keep
I'm
his
keeping
dribble.
my dribble. I'm going left, and then I'm spinning as I get
That's
close.
what he want to do.
But look.
But he already look. He
here's
already
the
gave up.
bullshit. No. This is what fucked up. Steven Adams' silly ass is in the fucking way. Now, why is he in the game?
For rebound.
No, we're offense.
For rebound.
We don't need rebounding.
If he missed, offensive rebound. If he missed, that's
we're
what
not
he missed.
missing.
He didn't get it.
You in the way.
No, I know he didn't get it.
So
'Cause
he
he didn't get it.
he didn't get it.
But I'm just
so
saying.
you're in the way.
But you know why he there though.
And you're not an offensive threat.
He didn't. So if he was in the action, if he was setting the screen, and you forcing Looney on him,
It would be better.
I'm with him being on the floor right now.
And let Jimmy
I'm
come
putting
get that.
Jalen Green on the floor right now.
So he took Jalen out to put him in
Jalen
the
been out the
dunker.
game.
And played
Jalen's
last
been out
5
the
minutes.
game.
So Steven Adams is in the dunker in the way of Sengun backing down somebody he could have took how many more dribbles?
One more at least.
At least.
And then,
but
and
why
then
didn't
spin.
he though? Because he didn't.
Because-
you can see the shadow behind me. It's crowded now.
Yeah.
This means my time's up. I'm at my.
Right here, look. So if
look,
Steven
man,
Adams
look,
should be on the
I'm
other
He
feeling
side.
that
shouldn't even be there.
Hey,
Get the fuck out of there.
Look where he dribbled. Go
And look,
back,
Steven
please.
Adams is pushing him towards
Yo.
Sengun.
Hey, go back to when he got the ball at the top of the key, please.
Here we go.
Draymond too far away from him, in my opinion.
That's what I'm saying.
Steven,
That's
you
what
do
I'm
not
saying.
have
That's what
to
I'm
be
saying.
in the play.
That's what I'm saying.
Steven
I
Adams,
like
you do
it.
not have to be in the play, bro.
Stay in the corner.
I like this play right here.
He should stay in the corner.
Fuck.
He should stay in the
Fuck
corner.
this up, bro.
Steven Adams should stay in the corner,
Goofy ass.
right? Or be in this corner over here.
I mean, but he can't because you got Dillon. But if
No,
he
it don't
gonna
matter.
work on the left side,
He
yeah,
shouldn't be on the floor.
If he gonna work on the left side, yeah, but
He
don't
shouldn't be on the floor right now.
don't push the guy closer to fucking him.
And you can say you put him in for
One more-
rebounding purposes, but you let Jimmy Butler
So what
come
you
in and get
saying
the
if he
rebound.
going left, right?
He going left.
He won't know
but
because he
look,
wants to spin.
He could keep
No.
going left.
No, he won't. He don't want to.
Who's there?
No, I know. See, no,
He don't want-
But
but
he
no.
wants to come back
He
to his
wants
right.
his money is.
Where do I
he
go to
wants-
get-
So he's trying to get back
Yeah.
here,
But
right?
where do I go to get there first?
But you,
I'm going left,
absolutely.
come back right.
See, that was my money.
But he can't do it because what's the name is
but you're
there?
spinning at the free throw line with
Yeah.
the little
He should've took one
bullshit
more dribble,
spin.
like
I'm saying,
Brandon
that's
said.
That's why I said if he
what- with the little bullshit spin.
But he felt the bump.
He felt the bump.
Like you said,
and
Draymond
he
bumped
sees
it.
that I don't got no more room
Yeah,
because
look
I
where,
see my
yeah,
dog
look
right
where he
there.
goes into that spin at.
Yeah, that's nasty, man. That's nasty.
Yeah.
Please go back again.
Yeah.
I
That's what
I
I'm
would
saying. If the players,
rewind it.
if he take one more dribble, we got a bucket.
He probably not looking at how much time
Bro.
on the clock, so he just probably think time up too.
Forward.
He ain't even look up
Look
at the
where he
time.
dribbled
then.
this ball at, though.
I'm saying
in
he
front of
got so
Draymond,
much
dog.
time, bro.
Yo,
We
look where he
taking
dribbled
one more
this
down.
ball.
All right, play it for us, Paolo.
Nigga, spin.
Or at least wait.
Right.
Stop
Now.
right there.
Yo, dog.
So you could tell he a rook because he didn't look at the clock. He could have stopped and sized him up
Pump fake.
for another 2 seconds.
Because he already getting into the
Yeah.
doom.
To make sure I get the last, let me make sure I get to
He
this.
set
Yeah.
the spin up, dog.
Man.
1,000%.
Yeah.
Draymond
Oh, yeah.
know it.
Oh, yeah. I knew the spin was coming.
It's
It's
coming.
just.
This is my money shot. I'm going to.
Because this is game right here.
Yeah, I'm good.
This
You're
is
going
my
through it.
game shot, so I can't go to no other bullshit. I got to go right to my joint.
Absolutely.
So let's keep this thing moving. So teams leading 3-1 in playoff series historically win 95% of the time. Game 5, Houston on Wednesday. You guys giving the Rockets a puncher's chance to come back against the Warriors
Come back when?
in this playoff?
This series?
It's over.
Oh, this shit over, bro.
It's over.
Yeah, it's over.
Yeah, they ain't.
I mean,
They
it's still-
first time there, they ain't been. They got one guy that's been there.
This was
like
the
that.
game. This was
Yeah, that was the game. The game that Jimmy Butler got hurt.
yeah.
That
two.
game they let get away. Him getting hurt and they don't capitalize in that
Or
one.
game 3, yeah.
And then this one, him come back, him not all the way healthy, and you still let,
Yeah.
Cooked.
and you giving them a couple more days to get, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. But they'll be back, though.
We'll see.
Houston will be back.
We will see. Let's keep this thing moving on. Shout out to Rough Greens for sponsoring today's podcast. So apparently we have some security camera footage of our resident dog Freedom trying some Rough Greens over the weekend. Paolo, can you cue that up for me if you don't mind? Oh, there it is. Who is that gentleman carrying those boxes? A legend amongst men. But ever see your dog slowing down or having health issues and wonder what can I do to make them better? Well, add Rough Greens to your dog's food for 90 days and you'll see changes that will amaze you. Just look at how it brought Freedom back to life. Once he smelled it, he got to inhale it. Invented by Dr. Dennis Black, Rough Greens wants to invite you to give your pup the Rough Greens 90-day challenge. In the first 30 days, you'll see shinier coats and increased energy. By day 60, your dog will have a stronger immune system, less shedding, and improved joint function, all due to the live nutrients you've added to their diet. And at 90 days, better digestion, reduced inflammation, improved heart health, and you might even have reduced their cancer risk. Fetch a free Jumpstart trial bag, normally $20, free with promo code ARENA. Just cover shipping. So go to roughgreens.com, that's RUFF greens.com, and use promo code ARENA and just cover shipping. You don't have to change your dog's food to improve your dog's health. Just add a scoop of Rough Greens. So Mr. B, saw Freedom come back to life enjoying that Rough Greens. How are the Rough Greens working for you and your dog?
Oh, it's great. We doing good. We doing good over here.
Living good, living that
Yeah,
Rough
I
Greens.
think Kenyon been getting some too for his dog.
Got something for Jack?
Oh yeah, Jack and Bo. Like,
Maybe-
it's no, the groomer was like, because he was having a little like dry skin issues. So she asked me what I've been doing different. And I told her, rough green shit.
Now, rough greens.
So
The powder.
Yeah, the powder, absolutely. I was speaking on their food.
that's how it works.
Yeah, you
So,
can give it
alright.
to them by itself, or you just give
So all right. So if I put it in the cup and I set it on the corner, they gonna come.
Yep, and lick.
Sprinkle it on the food, right?
I don't know about cat meow.
You sure?
I don't know about that.
You don't know about the
They got
I
meow
don't
greens.
know about the
too.
meow mix.
They do have meow greens.
But if
I don't
it's
know about meow green.
if
Meow me.
No, but if you put it in your hand though, like
If it's
that's
a-
they'll come
yeah,
lick
it's
it.
a female dog,
Yeah. I'm assuming.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
say.
that's what they say.
put it in there. It's gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right now.
Shout out to Rough
I'm
Greens.
looking for a dog to give some rough greens.
Go to roughgreens.com, use promo code ARENA to get your free Jumpstart trial.
I'm looking for a dog to get a rough greens.
All right, well, let's-
enjoy shit.
Let's shift it over to the
Go
Eastern.
to the kennel, all kind of shit. went to shelters and all kind of shit. Just trying to pick my mate.
Shout out to Rough Green. Let's shift it to the Eastern Conference. So the Cavs won Game 3 by 37 points to take a 3-0 series lead. After that game, Tyler Hero had a message.
We wanted this. We wanted to be in the playoffs. That's our reality right now. But like I told you guys, it's not time to let go of the rope. You know, we're gonna play till the final buzzer, and whether that's next game, Game 5, 6, 7, another series after this, we just got to keep playing. That's what we're paid to do, and that's who we are as an organization. We want to compete, and we're not going out 4-0.
Well, unfortunately for Hero and the Heat, that was not true, and things just got worse. Let's take a look at some highlights. So I got to preface this. We weren't going to show the highlights for this one, but the producers insisted since they do not like the Heat. We got some Heat haters amongst us.
No, we got
And
Cavs fans.
we got Cavs fans here too. They
Two of
enjoyed
them.
their moment.
Absolutely.
Dominating the arena. 14 different Cavs got in the game. 13 of them scored, with Donovan Mitchell dropping 22 points in 25 minutes. Jared Allen had a double-double with 14 and 12, along with 6 steals in 25 minutes.
Damn.
He also didn't miss a shot, going 5 for 5 from the field. And Defensive Player of the Year, Evan Mobley, had 17 points and 7 rebounds in 23 minutes. So the Cavs led 43-17 after the first quarter, 72-33 at halftime. 39-point halftime lead is the third largest halftime lead in NBA playoff history. So Cavs beat the Heat by 55 points to end their season, led by as much as 60 in the game. It's the largest playoff win in Cavs franchise history and the largest series clinching win in NBA playoff history. They got us watching these highlights. It was a tough day for Miami Heat culture.
Oh no.
Took a historic L.
Oh no.
This was tough. You know, I mean, they knew it was over after the first quarter. You still got to play 3 more quarters of basketball.
No. Tristan
Not on
Thompson
Tristan
getting
Thompson.
off. Whew.
Them doing the gorilla celebration. 100 Cavs could beat 1 gorilla? No. Just kidding. It was a historic margin of victory for the series overall. Let's take a look. If we have that tweet ready to go, yeah. Largest point differential in a 4-game sweep in NBA history. Cleveland beat Miami by a total of 122 points. This is also the first time the Cavs have ever swept a playoff series without LeBron in franchise history. Even more impressive when you consider that Darius Garland missed the last 2 games with a sprained left big toe.
Didn't need him. Let him rest. Yeah, I was on record as saying I wanted to see how it looked in the first round, whether I wanted to believe or not. And I saw and I do. So, yeah, no, that's the way it's supposed to look.
Cavs
One
fans,
versus
George, take your moment.
Yeah, no, 1
You got your
versus
moment.
8, when the team that's really questionable about whether they supposed to been there or not, you go out, you put foot to ass, man. And yeah, that's the way it should have looked. And
Yeah.
they hooping, man. They defending, they ball moving.
And as a team.
They playing as a team, they communicating, they believe, man. So Boston better get healthy. That I'm gonna say that. They better get healthy, because ain't nobody stopping them Cavs right now getting for the Eastern Conference Final. So
Yeah.
they're going to the Eastern Conference Final.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I just like to be the start of the game. I think me and King was talking about the start, how they just came out, got a steal, dunk. Came out, got another dunk. And it was on a mission. Like I said, I wasn't a believer either, but damn.
Well, a pride game for the Heat, getting your ass whooped all series long. You're back at home. You have one last chance.
Yeah,
The team better. Team better.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it just looked like they was just like, yo, why we even out here with Miami? Like they not even supposed to be. They not even on our level. Like this is like, you know. So I just love the fact that they just really showed a message into everybody in the league. Like, yo, we serious.
So we talk about the play-in, and teams not deserving this opportunity to begin with. Is this further proof we don't need to see the 10th best team
Yes.
in their conference in the playoffs?
Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely.
122
Yep.
point differential.
Absolutely.
4
That
games.
was a message.
Bruh, they shouldn't have been there. They've been
Fuck
bad
out
all
my
year.
playoffs.
Been bad all year. They're not a playoff team, dog.
Nah.
Shouldn't have the opportunity to be there. So, no, absolutely. Send them a message, right?
Cavs coach.
So, what was the margin of victory when they were on the 2 games at home?
For the first 2 games?
First 2 games at home, right?
Let me see.
Whatever it is, it wasn't like the last 2.
Right.
For them to go on the road and increase it from game 3 to game 4.
So one by 21, game 1, 9, game 2.
Bruh, yeah,
Game 3.
37, game 3.
with no Darius
37
Garland.
game 3.
55 in game 4.
Yeah,
So-
no, that's a
That's
message.
a message.
Y'all watch basketball, right?
Yeah, that's a message.
On occasion.
I watched the first half of that one.
Pinpoint me the chess move that happened that changed the whole series. What was the chess move?
The chess move was when Darius Garland said, just keep picking on Tyler Hero.
That was the chess move.
Yeah.
Because it was actually the only move that needed to be revealed that showed the Miami Heat ain't have nothing else after they revealed that this is how you break us.
Yeah.
This is our pretend leader. He gonna come out, he gonna try to say, oh, you come at me if you want to, man, well, you know, whatever.
I'm going to come at you and then not even play the next 2 games.
And I'm gonna let my young niggas go get you.
Yeah.
They gonna put pressure on you.
Yeah.
And so it just looked to me like after that message was sent, Cleveland picked it up because the young guys behind Garland want to play. They want to play. They hungry. They can't wait to get out there. They already playing 8 guys, 9 guys. All of them average over 10. They all shooting damn near 37, 38% from 3. 40.
40.
All of them. So it's like, yo, when you talk about Miami, it's like, shit, you revealed that one little thing they thought they was going to hold on to keep him in the series is the fact that we can hide Tyler Hero and reserve him on offense so he can give us, you know, the big clips. But nah, we're going to attack him. Yeah, good job. Great job.
Yeah, no, shout out Cleveland, man.
Great
Shit.
job. Great job. That was a mental move. Because Spoelstra's got to expose. He got to realize he's just a camera guy.
Yeah,
He got outclassed.
Yo, they
Oh man.
confident, man.
Man.
Like they are Max Strus and other like they shooting the shit out and they shooting it with
Ty
confidence.
Jerome, they got
Ty
moving that
Jerome
ball,
shooting
man.
that motherfucker. He isoing people. That ball moving,
be
dog. It
aggressive.
is.
That ball movement.
They're going to the glass.
They got they got a complete team. They got a nice small forward and Hunter. They got 2 dominant bigs and rightfully, it's.
And so, Ken, you said obviously Celtics dealing with their injury issues. Tatum with the wrist, Drew Holiday's missed some games.
Say it again now.
But you think that this Cavs squad,
Yes, especially if they're not healthy. Especially
heading
if
into the
Boston not
playoffs,
healthy.
we felt like Boston had the edge in the
Yeah,
East.
but if
Obviously,
they not
defense.
healthy, you got to be healthy against them boys. If they at full strength, you better be at full strength as close to it as you can, because they ain't fucking around. And you got to go there first.
Cleveland, a city as we know that
Hey, you got to
leaves
go.
much to be desired.
You got to go there first and listen. And they, bruh, no success since LeBron, and they want to prove something that they built on something more than him. Oh yeah, dog. Hey, good luck moving forward. I'm telling them, like, what I saw, yeah.
So yesterday we talked about Ime Udoka talking about how you could walk around the Bay freely, no issue. Basically saying the Warriors fans want to know smoke with him, but we've heard stories about you go to Cleveland, it's a different story. Keep your ass in the hotel.
Midwest, bruh. A lot different than the sun outside.
And what? Don't go to that mall. That's connected to the Reds.
Listen, hey, they out there. Hey, they water supply come off Lake Erie. Nigga, listen.
So
bruh.
things are very eerie in the city.
Hey, that motherfucking lake caught fire.
I know what I'm talking
hey,
about.
That lake caught fire before. So what type of body of water catches fire?
Rarely see water on fire.
You rarely see it, right? And that's where their water supply come from. Trust me. Different.
Dead giveaway.
Cleveland rough.
Dead giveaway.
Ritz-Carlton connected to that mall.
Yeah. You know how what that's like?
Have you ever met a Cleveland fan?
Yeah.
You know how stressed and tense they are?
It should be.
They handshakes. Them niggas do push-ups all day long.
Yeah.
They trying to suppress that energy.
Nigga, if you had to watch the
You get around
Browns play
them
and the
niggas is
Cleveland
just tight
Cavaliers
all
play
through
for
the doors and
decades,
shit. All of them just shake your hand like they mad at you.
If you-
What's up, nigga?
yo, if you had to watch the Browns and the Cavs play for decades, you'll be like that too.
Nigga, if my colors was doo-doo brown, I'd be upset too.
I like the colors.
I can't
Colors
wear that
dope
shit
together.
outside. Where I'm gonna
Brown
wear
and
that?
orange together, 5.
Brown, orange
Brown
together.
and orange together is 5.
Inside,
Yeah, that brown fire.
But brown and orange together, I fuck with it.
inside
But-
only.
Nah.
You're not
But
gonna,
I'm gonna show. I got.
not with that brown.
I'll show you.
Not with
Show you
that
better than I
brown.
can tell you. Right?
The water on fire.
No,
Like, you're-
dead ass, bro. No, they,
The eternal fire. It's the eternal fire.
Inner shit.
yeah, nah, man. They ain't had nothing to cheer for in a long time, man. It's like before LeBron, and then they like when he dipped on them and came back, then dipped on them again. Like they want to prove
he
they
came
want to
back.
they want to have something that doesn't have LeBron James on it.
Bron
I
and
guarantee.
Bronny will return.
You go ask him. Ask him that exact thing on that team. Ask him.
You want something without LeBron's name attached to it? He not from Cleveland. Akron, close, but damn. See,
But you
that's
know what I'm saying, though, right?
That's what people never grasp
the way
about
y'all
the
feel
LeBron
being from
situation.
You bone thugs
fair.
and harmony.
Right.
having ass.
You bone
Dead
thugs.
giveaway.
Bone Thugs and Harmony having.
Shout out to Bone Thugs and Harmony, a great musical group.
Nah,
So we asked the chat, who wins the East? 47% say the Celtics, 43% say the Cavs.
Celtics ain't healthy, people.
Yeah,
They two best players.
They all right though. They still got
They
Jerry.
two best players is hobbled rather.
Jalen Brown with the knee.
Drew ain't right. Jason's wrist, Jalen's knee.
They still got enough to go over that hump. They got
Not over that hump.
Derek White. They
Not over that hump.
Peyton Rich.
The rest of them humps, yeah, not that hump.
We warmed down with the Olympics
Actually,
too. Shout out Steve Kerr.
Cleveland hasn't beat them all year.
Okay, that's that, right. Sound good.
Rope a dope.
It's a lot different now, man.
I mean, it's the only team Cleveland's actually scared of.
They was healthy.
They're terrified of them boys. Like, we just can't figure
it's
it
different
out.
than that
God
guard.
damn.
It's different than
I
that
do not
Boston
want to
guard.
go
Hey, but
back.
they ain't
There's a
got
lot of
to
green
start
in
there,
there.
They ain't got to. They don't have to win there,
But they scared of that.
but they don't have to win there.
You get it.
That's the thing.
They scared of it.
We don't have to win in Boston.
Boston, go ahead and get one. And
They're gonna have to. In order to win this series, they have to.
yeah.
So that's the real logic behind it. Boston has to win one on the road.
But when you're afraid of me, you're going to give it to me.
No, they ain't. Not the way they play.
Yeah.
They confident.
Yeah, when I say, go ahead. Come on now. I'm going to play that Debo music. You know that Debo music means.
Tyler, can we cue up the Debo music?
Thank you.
Damn, you gonna play my shit with another nigga ass?
You got to tuck yours in. You got to tuck it in.
Good job, Paolo. Fight back.
Like, really?
Paolo,
So from here on out, when I do this shit, I motherfucking better hear it. It better be fucking loud.
Kenyon attempting to stare down Paolo. Paolo locked into his job, has not removed his
Paolo,
eyes
you
from his
supposed to
screen.
play the whole shit again
Yeah,
with
now
the
remove
fucking
his
mic.
eyes from his
Let's
screen.
do this mic again.
Still hitting the audio button. Shout out Paolo.
Here he come.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Paolo on those rough greens too.
All right.
Don't mess with that man. Now, Boston did have a great road record this year, 33-8. So, not his phase coming to Cleveland. Kenyon, like you pointed out,
It's gonna
obviously,
be rocking in that
Cavs
bitch.
home court advantage. They get 4 games at home. Celtics get 3. But you come and steal one of those first 2.
They
You
definitely
don't have to be the first one, but you got to get one.
You have to
Fuck
get
which one it is.
Yeah. Any of them?
Hey,
Get game
one
5.
of them.
1, 2,
you gonna
5,
have
or
to get
7.
one of them.
But
That
I-
I do know.
I know when that series come, they're gonna be ready though.
They gonna be prepared because the next round, listen. Okay, who is gonna be next? They got the number 1 seed, so they play the lower of the.
They play Pacers.
Good luck.
Hey, y'all sleeping on these Pacers?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
They can't beat the Cavs.
Garland not healthy.
He will be.
If Garland not healthy,
A little toes.
it's gonna be a long night.
Little toe.
It's gonna be a long night
little
for Ty
toe.
Jerome.
Little toe.
Because Pritchard is going to go ham.
No, he ain't.
Pritchard is gonna go
They
ham.
figured him out.
P-Rabbit.
Watch
Figured him out. What'd he do?
Slim
Two
Jim.
threes.
What did he do against them? Against goddamn Orlando? Y'all ain't been watching, huh?
He didn't have to do nothing.
No, go watch how they've been. Okay, man. Took him out.
Mark Kenyon's words.
Took him out of the series. And guess what? It's a copycat league,
No,
dog.
it's not.
Yes,
No,
it is.
We ain't got the same players on
Yes,
every
they
team.
do.
We don't
Long
got the same
athletic
players.
wings.
Nope. You niggas is all different and you
No.
listen stupid.
No.
So we already know you're going to fuck up.
No, it's game
Can't
plan
keep
out
it
here.
up. Y'all would have kept it up all year. You can't keep it up. I've been doing this all year.
Who, Cleveland?
I'm talking about Pritchard.
What?
Pritchard is a nigga. You could try to take me out my
They
game
did.
over here. That's cool.
Orlando did.
Now we done. Next.
Orlando
now y'all
did.
gonna have trouble. Because Ty Jerome, oh yeah.
Ty Jerome.
Oh yeah. Hey,
bro.
Ty Jerome. You got
No.
to see me,
think
Derek
it'd be
White,
like that
and
Words out of
Andrew
Jamal
Holiday.
Mosley mouth. No, he's a focal point. We're trying to take him out of this series, dog.
Six man of the year.
Yeah, this year, but I'm
But
saying
that didn't help them
the next
none.
year it might be different for
gonna-
him.
That didn't help them none trying to
Because
take
they won't be
Pritchard
playing
out the
Cleveland
series.
next.
Yeah, they'll be playing. Yeah, but
I'm just saying, listen, dog. Okay. I'm just trying to tell you how this shit goes series to series, dog. I'm telling you.
I don't know. I like him and Derek White, man. They just
They gonna kill him.
they be shooting so
They
many.
gonna kill
He
him.
limited.
Hey,
They
listen,
shoot so many
it's them
threes.
two. It's them two with
He's
Jalen
limited.
Brown and Tatum.
Make him put the ball on the deck.
Who?
I'm telling Pritchard. Make him
Rabbit.
shoot twos.
What?
We cool with that.
All right.
Make him put the ball on the deck.
You
We
cool
cool with
with
him
Steve
shooting
Nash
layups
shooting
and pull up
layups.
jump shots.
You cool with Nash getting all to the basket at the pick and roll.
He's not fucking Steve Nash.
Yes, he is out
He's
there right
fucking
now.
not. No,
He is Stevie Nash.
Boy, two-time
He is
league
Stevie
MVP.
Nash
This
right
boy comes
now.
off the bench.
He is
Stop the
coming
bullshit.
in like Stevie
He's
Nash.
the MVP of the bench, Kenyon.
Hey,
No, I'm kidding.
for
I was
the
gonna say like
early stage.
JJ Barea. I was gonna say
No.
like,
Early Steve Nash for the
No.
Phoenix Suns when he
No.
was with Kevin
not him
Johnson
either. No.
and
Nope.
Jason Kidd.
Nope.
That's the Stevie Nash
like
I'm
Jo-
talking about.
Jordan Poole.
The one who came in and was like, I gotta
Yeah.
play behind these
Turn his
two.
water off when we want to.
Watch.
Take him right out of this shit.
Watch.
Jordan Poole got more
Ain't
shit.
nobody, you ain't did it the whole
Then
time. You
Jordan
ain't
Poole
did it
got-
for the flat.
Jordan
We
Poole
done
got more
played
shit.
all year. You turn who water off?
Hey, go
How much he averaging?
Go
How
watch.
much Pritchard
Hey,
averaging in the
please look
Cleveland
up
series?
the stats. How many threes the Boston Celtics made regular season and playoffs against the Orlando Magic?
You know my chat GPT is a different
All right.
being
Pritchard averaging 9 points in 4 games.
against Cleveland.
No, against the Orlando.
against the Orlando Magic right now.
I ain't talking about Orlando.
We talking about the way they playing.
No,
dude.
I'm talking
Yes.
about the matchup.
Yeah.
Pritchard
I
against
just think this series is not his series.
No, it's
Pritchard
not.
against
That's why they
Cleveland
playing.
this year.
Guess what?
Yeah.
So against Cleveland, he averaged 13, 4, and 3 assists.
13-4 off the bench. How many minutes?
Moving forward in playoffs, teams
29 minutes per game.
How was Orlando
10 points.
successful against him? Right. This is what the coaching staff is going to look at.
Right.
How was Orlando successful against Pritchard? Right. What did they do? Going to be our scouting report, and we're going to do this and take this as.
How can
It's
you
different
say they were
players, trust me, dog.
successful though, Ken?
He averaged 9 fucking points,
Because
dude.
we're winning, and he averages 10 for the season.
He averaged 9 points against us.
So what?
But his thing is making threes and all that shit. They took him off the line. What did he shoot from 3? Dude, that's
He
what I'm
averaged
saying.
9 against
If you
everybody.
just want to argue, just argue. But I'm talking about the real numbers.
It doesn't
I'm
make
watching
sense.
the game.
The numbers
I don't
don't
talk
make
to
sense.
ChatGPT, my nigga. I come up with my own fucking
But
thoughts.
these are facts.
I come up with my own thoughts.
ChatGPT is facts.
I come up with my own. Mines are too, nigga.
No, it's not.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
These are facts and stats, I'm telling you.
Let's
He
look
averaged 9 points against them, and I'm watching how they playing him.
Let's look at it.
Listen,
We're going to look at
I'm
it.
watching the game. Like you always say, y'all don't watch basketball.
No,
I'm
but
talking
we're-
about watching the game.
no, we're talking about
I don't
stats.
talk to chat. You're not
We're
finna,
talking about
we're
stats.
not, I'm not finna have a conversation with an AI.
Yo, you're going to have it
I
with
don't
stats.
talk to AI.
Numbers.
I don't talk to AI.
You're talking to me.
I know I'm not.
No,
nigga.
you're talking to me.
I'm not talking to you.
So
you
who
look
am I?
up ChatGPT.
Where did you
I'm not
just get
talking
that
to you.
information from?
I'm
Did
not
you ask
talking to
him?
you.
Did you ask him for the
I'm
information?
not talking to you.
Did you just
I
ask
already
Joe?
knew the number.
Did you ask him for the information or not? Did you ask Joe for the information?
Rashad, as you know, I have
Wait, Joe.
I asked, what did he shoot from threes?
Wait, Joe.
What did he
I know
shoot
black.
from threes?
Wait, Joe.
And did you look on ChatGPT?
Wait, Joe.
Did you look up
Did
ChatGPT?
you ask Joe for the information?
Yes, and did you look on ChatGPT?
Joe, did you go online?
Did you look on ChatGPT?
Did you type it in?
Shad, as you know, this computer
I
really a
didn't
prop.
ask you
All
that.
that
Did
information
you-
in
I
my
didn't
head.
ask you that,
Like I
man.
said,
I do.
Did you pull up a fucking
This nigga
stat?
constantly
Stat
have a
news.
conversation
You
Stat
pulled
news
up a
dot com.
stat, man.
Constantly ChatGPT.
He said it came from him.
Constantly.
Shout out to Stab
He
News.
said it came from him.
Constantly.
How can it come from him? We just
I'm watching
watched you
the game.
ask him for the
Watching the
information.
Shout out to the fine folks at Stab
They taking
News.
the water away. They taking him away.
Bro,
It's a copycat
you
league.
asked him
I didn't ask
for
you,
the
nigga.
information.
I didn't ask you, Dillon.
He gave it to you.
I didn't ask you for it.
Then
I don't
you
want to
said-
talk to ChatGPT.
You said it
I
was
asked
your
you, your name
information.
Josiah.
How you say it's your
Is your
information?
name Josiah?
And you asked him for
I didn't ask you for it.
So
I didn't ask you for it, did I?
You go
I
talk to
didn't
chat.
ask you for it.
You go talk to the chat.
And I don't want to talk to ChatGPT.
And then I go talk to
If
my
he
chat.
look up to ChatGPT, I don't want to talk to him
And I
either.
say we came up with the same number.
If I look over there and he got ChatGPT, I will quit asking him fucking questions.
Who you think he asking?
He not asking ChatGPT.
Who is he asking?
I'm asking the
Who
fine
is he
folks at
asking?
StabNews.com. Stab News. If you want to send me
It's not app.
Are
a
you
password to
asking
give me
Google?
some free
Are you
bread.
asking
It's not
Google?
what it's not who you use.
Are
to
you
monthly
have
fees
your
or
fucking
anything?
conversations with.
Are you asking?
So maybe,
Who are you
underdog, maybe
Jeeves.
y'all should send him.
Yahoo? Are you asking
I'm
Yahoo?
asking Jeeves.
Are you asking Yahoo?
I go back to
Hey, Bird,
Jeeves.
He don't
maybe
know
y'all
they
should
all
send
the
his
same thing.
ChatGPT.
He don't know.
He should give his
He don't
percentage of
know.
his check.
He
to
don't
fucking
know they
AI.
all the
'Cause
same
he
thing.
constantly using them motherfuckers in here. Constantly. You should send a percentage of his check to the motherfucking AI.
My logic
They
is
gonna send
undeniable.
They gonna send it right back to me.
Look up the
The
people that
AI
started ChatGPT and they should get a
The
percentage.
AI work for me, man.
Trust
You think I'm getting
Go
that
ask
shit?
Gil. Gil, listen, trust me. Y'all constantly talking about it.
Joe,
ChatGPT.
Joe,
I don't use
how dare you,
ChatGPT. I
Joe?
use Stab News.
Jay,
He don't play
Jay,
basketball.
how dare you?
The chat don't play
News.
basketball.
How
Stab
dare
News.
you give him stats
Chat
and
don't
then
play
allow
basketball.
him to say he came up with it?
Ladies and gentlemen, I know Black. I'm merely a host.
I knew the nigga was averaging 9
Joe!
points.
I actually don't look up stats here. I just use this as a prop to make you and
Then I
her
go
feel
look
like
up
you
my
can do
shit.
it
I
too.
can't look up
I
my
don't want to
shit.
hear from you because you're talking to
But you just heard from him.
Because I asked him a question. I didn't ask
He
your
gave
fucking
you the
app.
same shit from the same
I didn't ask
person.
your app.
You asked
Nigga,
his app.
I asked him.
You
to
asked
look
his
it up.
app. He
I didn't
typed it
ask
into
you.
his app.
I didn't ask you.
He typed the same question.
I didn't ask you. Only thing I can ask you that's gonna be real from you is your fucking name and date of birth, nigga. Without you asking
Let me ask
ChatGPT,
Shaq. Let me
nigga.
ask Shaq what he thinks.
Fuck.
He called me something else. That ain't my name. I got a soul name.
Yeah, sound good. I don't use motherfucking apps to have a conversation.
You just did.
I don't.
You just did.
I don't. To have conversations in here. I knew he was averaging 9 points.
Peyton Pritchard averaging 9 points against the Orlando Magic this
Because they
postseason.
playing him a certain way is what the conversation I'm having. Fuck what you trying to talk about.
Thank you to the folks at Stat News once again. If
Fuck
you'd like to
what you
send me a
talking
promo
about.
code
He averaging
to
9,
cut down
they
these
playing
monthly
him a
fees.
certain way. Brandon, like I was saying, during the playoff series, it's a copycat thing. They're going to look at how the other teams played him. They're going to try to implement these same things. Whether they be successful with it or not is another argument. But leading into it, how was Orlando successful guarding him in the next round? Right? They're going to go look at the film. Guys, this is what Orlando did. They tried to take these shots away. They forced him into this. We're going to do this. We're going to play him this way. And if that way is successful moving forward,
So
the
Kenyon,
next team is going to try to do the exact same thing.
so to your point, Kenyon, Peyton Pritchard, games 1 and 2, 7 for 12 from 3. Games 3 and 4, 0 for 2. Did not attempt a 3 in game 3.
Because they playing him
for
a
2.
certain way.
0 for 2. in
Say
game
those
4.
numbers again, man.
So they
out
playing,
loud.
I'm done with the conversation.
7 for 12
So
from
you can
3
read them again.
in games
How
1
many
and 2.
threes did he take?
So he's taken a total, I believe, of 14 threes in this series. 7 of 12 in the first 2 games. He was 4 for 6 game 1, 3 for 6 game 2. Did not attempt a 3 game 3. Only took 2 threes. Game 4 did not make.
Take him away, right? So therefore, like I
What's the
was
series?
saying, like I was saying, they're moving on.
What's the series?
They're moving
Celtics
on.
are moving on.
Like I said,
Oh, I'm
moving
asking.
forward.
What? I didn't know.
3-1.
What is it? 3-1, 4-1, 4-0,
right?
It's 3-1.
3-1.
Let me see. It ain't over yet, but it's over. But like I said,
But like Sugar
Moving
Ray said,
forward.
when it's over, that's the time I fall in love again.
moving forward. You want to have a conversation with me, don't pick that goddamn phone up. I'm not finna have a conversation with you and use your motherfucking app. Nigga.
So Stab News Basketball Reference, also a great resource. Hoops Hype, great for salary information. Current tropical news.
Fuck, I look like having a conversation with niggas.
Available for sponsorships with all 3 of those companies if y'all ready to cut the check. The Gills Arena presented by Underdog. Woo woo. So we talked about teams that are performing and moving on. Let's talk a little bit about the Heat. So during halftime of the Cavs Heat game, Charles Barkley said the Heat quit. They lost by 55 to end their season while Jimmy Butler and the Warriors picked up a huge win in the Bay. So who is most to blame for the embarrassing end to Miami season? Who is most to blame?
I mean, the NBA for letting them be in that situation.
For starters,
Adam
Like,
Silver at
let's
the
just
top.
start-
That's
let's
ready
start
to
there.
play.
for having
Okay.
to play in game.
Yeah, let's
when-
just start there.
Yeah,
Like,
shit.
for having to even be in that situation when you know you shouldn't have been. So that's the embarrassment.
Yeah.
We talk Heat culture. Heat obviously traded Jimmy Butler away. Jimmy still thriving in the playoffs, 3-1 lead.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, man. For Brandon's point, absolutely. They start there. Then you got to go with start up top, right? People that sign the checks, people that pick the players.
Is there any person in particular at the top?
All of them.
Okay.
But Pat, he GM and president of basketball operation, right? So he doing it all, right? He picking the talent.
Godfather of the Heat.
He's going to, I'm saying, Loomis, tell him that's what he want, right? That's who we need. And don't nobody want to come. It's for a reason.
Shai, you had the vision, abandoning the Heat to go to the Celtics, helping guide the Celtics to a championship with your fandom this offseason. Decided to leave the Celtics almost as if you knew something was going to happen, nefarious even. Took your talents over to the Knicks, almost as if you saw it coming. You've seen these sinking ships. You've seen these Titanics. You got on lifeboats multiple times now, but who is most to blame for the embarrassing end of Miami season?
It's hard to pinpoint who exactly because it's like a narrative that has been pushed to kind of increase the energy around what it looked like leadership in the beginning in favor of Jimmy not being able to play that series where he got hurt and he made that comment and everything kind of spiraled down. And then you come into that season without any kind of real certainty with your leader. And you got two other players who really want to come up in the ranks when proving themselves, and Tyler Hero and Bam. They want to come into the season and prove each other that they're deserving of all-star status, and Jimmy is the guy that can take them there. They prove that. And then that conflict happens, and then it's a ripple effect. And when you have that with no leadership to replace Jimmy, that ripple effect is going to go all the way up to the management. And then now you have to reflect and look at everybody. And you have to look at, do you want to start over? Is it one or two pieces that need to be changed? And I think that's where they are right now, is trying to figure out what exactly needs to happen. Do we need to clean house, or do we just need to bring in a couple pieces? And I think they need to clean house because that last loss was blaring with Tyler Hero being the leader of that last little function and to lose by 50.
Yeah, the chat has requested that we don't say Tyler's last name anymore. Just call him Tyler.
So was Jimmy right about how he felt about his team? Like when he asked for another superstar and he didn't get it. Was it really it wasn't Jimmy's fault because what I asked for I didn't get, and then you expect.
So it's depending on what superstar you wanted to bring.
Huh? You serious?
I'm just saying, right? I mean,
what's your question, Brandon?
I mean, I asked you guys for a superstar. Right?
It doesn't have to be a superstar.
I mean, I
needed help.
Right, I asked for help, and I didn't get it, and they punishing me.
Yeah, for asking that way. Yeah. All of it.
Falling in, we can't get up.
Yeah, it's that.
So I think
it's timing.
Right?
Yeah.
It's all of it.
We can't give you what you want when you want it. We'll give it to you eventually.
So I'm supposed to waste my years in this motherfucker?
I'm about to say, I'm supposed to waste you.
Who do we want?
So they was after
Who do we want?
They wanted Dame.
They wanted Dame.
All right, so let's just focus on the things we wanted.
Other people.
Think of the things we wanted, right?
Okay.
We couldn't get the things we wanted. It was out of our control.
There's a reason.
Those are things that we wanted. The main thing we wanted was Dame, 100%. Everybody in that whole
We don't have pieces we can't move? Like they don't have.
Imagine trying to do that, and then you gotta wait. Let's just say, Jimmy, we need a summer to wait. Wait for us for this summer, man. Just give us a summer.
You watch that team. They holding on. They need to hold on to them.
They holding.
They need to hold on to them.
Yes.
I'm saying, in order to compete, they can't get rid of them two.
And that's why
they had Jimmy. They needed somebody like them three. Just wasn't enough. They needed somebody else. And that bench is fucking trash.
Yeah.
Like,
no, it's been except for Jaime Jaquez.
And they stopped playing him for whatever reason. I don't.
Well, I mean, we have some theories.
He not playing?
He wasn't playing. I don't know if he was hurt or he wasn't. But he didn't play. So
we have some theories.
And over the last year, all them undrafted guys, and okay, guys can play basketball. They are serviceable NBA players, but in order to be really good and to compete in this league, you need more than serviceable basketball players. right? You need guys who people respect, guys who people that build a career in here, guys that know how to win. And those guys that fit that criteria are not going to sign up for all the extracurricular things that's been noted that comes within the Heat organization. Right? It just, like I've said at the time, dudes work hard, dudes do extra conditioning, dudes get extra shots, certain dudes have certain diets, certain dudes go out, certain dudes function when they go out, certain dudes don't, certain dudes, like, it's just, but leading into it, for you to go ask other people that's played there, that wasn't the superstars, guys how was it? Man, shit, I mean, I wish man, that shit was hell. That shit was this, it was that, we won, but, it's always a but.
We had to do all this to win.
You got to work
Right?
hard.
Everybody works hard. Some work harder than others. Some overwork, some whatever you want to call it. When they won a championship, right? Was Shaq, D-Wade, Twan, GP, that group, right? Pose that group. I'm pretty sure rules were bent for those guys. Because noted that you had a few guys that like to go out. And they live in a city where nightlife is fucking pretty good. I ain't saying they was going out every night, but.
I'll tell you what Antoine Walker told me.
So, I'm listening.
Everybody had to pass that test. And if you didn't pass that test, you didn't play.
Okay, but it's the continuous thing, like.
The body fat shit.
Well, Shaq, so you mean to tell me?
I'm just telling you what he said.
I'm just
he was like, he said that was the worst part because I like to eat.
Yeah, just hear me.
And I had to go get a chef and I had to do a bunch of shit I was uncomfortable doing. He kept telling me, he was like, bro, but that was the best thing I did. Cause this was Twan, he was in shape more.
Yeah.
He was wearing the suits and shit.
He was
like, yo, it helped me realize that I needed to keep my body fat down in order to play where they wanted me to play at that level of play.
I dig the initial test. I dig that.
That's all I think people complain about is that part. Keep your body fat down, you gotta pass the body fat.
It's the extra, it's showing up on off days, conditioning, shit, all that shit, right?
But it's not mandatory. It's not. They just hold it against you if you don't do it.
See, so it's mandatory.
Yeah.
Right? It's
just like
optional,
football.
mandatory. No.
Just like football.
What's optional, mandatory?
Optional, mandatory.
Voluntary workouts for football. Look, when you show the mini camp. If you don't show up to mini camp, even though it's voluntary.
The optional.
Yeah, optional workouts. Yeah, come in.
If you're a rookie, right, and the coach say tomorrow off, it's an off day for a rookie?
Never.
And then we gonna tell you as vets.
Don't ever take off.
Hey, that don't mean you, young fella.
No.
Right? It don't, no, so it's that shit. So you mean, like, I'm just telling, like, the way the NBA is now, right? The way these guys have been catered to over the last decade plus, when there's this thing that you hear all the time, right? It's heat culture, and then you ask what heat culture is, right? When you finally get and you talk to somebody what it is, and they give you the real with it, and you this superstar in this league, that's not attractive to me. Just not for certain guys. I work hard. I work my ass off. But I'm not finna sign up for all that extra shit, bro.
So what organization would you sign up other than ours if that's not your cup of tea? And I think that's what the league need to understand about Miami Heat. If the standard of holding you accountable for working hard, coming in on off days, and all these little things that are bothersome to some guys, tell us what the place you prefer so we can mimic that.
But you don't have to. It's just as simple. Listen, Chad.
If you don't like Miami culture, Heat, the Heat culture, which is, this is the type of work we expect you to put in. If there's another place that you can go, that you don't have to have that sense of expectation, it makes you feel comfortable, I need to know where that is.
So with the Golden State
Golden
Warriors
State.
organization, right? They have a way of that they under Bob Myers, GM at the time, under Steve Kerr, too, the same. Like they had a way of doing things, right? That was people wanted to be there. That was attractive to be there. They were winning, for one, but it wasn't all the. When you ask people about it, it's more shit. You would want to come play here, bro. That, other than right.
Not what Dennis Schroeder just said.
Well,
I mean,
he said it overall. It's like a plantation overall. So I don't listen to him. He's not from here. Fuck him.
Come on, man.
Like I'm not listening. He's not from here.
Come on, man.
He's not from here.
Come on, man.
yeah, I get you. Yeah.
He's not from here.
Yeah.
Why would I listen to him?
Because he been playing in the NBA, he been playing on different
I
teams.
don't care. He didn't grow up here.
But he know the cultures.
He know
He know the different
NBA.
cultures. He know
can
the different
speak on
NBA.
that. That's fine.
But that's
Let
what
him
he was
speak on
speaking
that.
on.
He's speaking on the league as a whole, not Golden State.
He didn't enjoy
And you
his...
saw what happened to him as soon as he said it, right?
No, I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
As soon as he said it, because that don't fit us.
That's the only person that's
we missed his message.
It don't
he
fit
was
us.
talking about his time with Golden State. He didn't fit with Golden State.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, yeah, that's it.
You're not
That's
our cup of tea, so we got you out of
That's
here.
what I'm saying.
We thought you were because of your skill set.
Some people enjoy Miami. Some people don't. It's not your cup of tea. Same thing you saying right now.
I'm with
people
you,
can
yes.
say that about Miami. People can say
Okay.
that about Golden State.
But if you ask,
I mean, people can
that's
say that
been
about
there,
any team, though.
There's more positive things saying about Golden State over the run that they had and being successful as Golden State culture than Miami culture.
Because they have Steph Curry and they've been riding his back to get that culture.
Even when LeBron was there.
That culture is Steph Curry.
Even when LeBron was there.
That's not the Warrior culture. That's Steph Curry culture.
So,
no, that's the Warriors.
it's
I mean,
simple
because I'm sure when BD and all them played back in the day,
it's simple as you taking a motherfucker's cookies.
What, they didn't like?
They
Right.
did take LeBron's cookie.
It's simple as you taking motherfuckers' cookies, dog. You're doing all listen, never complained about the extra cardio, the weights, none of that shit that you got me doing over here, right?
Nobody should get
I
paid
show
$100
up,
million. Yeah,
right?
$100 million should complain about nothing extra.
I show up, right? I do everything as a professional athlete that you ask above me and beyond. I'm bringing championships in this bitch. I'm doing all this shit, right? And I like chocolate chip cookies,
It's the ego thing. They taunting with him.
right? I'm just, right?
You gonna go home after that?
So you got a guy, just hypothetically, right?
You
Just
gonna
hear
go
me out.
home because I took your cookies?
Right, just hear me out. Hypothetically, if James wanted to go to Miami, and it was a thing at the time, you know what James likes. Pat, I want to be there. You,
James, I need you to stay out them strip
that
clubs.
ain't gonna happen. See, then you lose out, right?
No, he loses out.
No,
Who?
the Heat organization loses out.
What we lose out on?
Man, you stopping something that helps
What did
me
we
play.
go- hey, what did we lose out on?
Something that helps me go get 30.
Nah, that's going to get 30. You're not going to get championships. Listen, you can
you
go
put some
get 30
pieces
all
around
you
me.
want.
I mean, shit.
You
Put some
can't
pieces around me. We
look.
can do
You
that.
go get 30 all you want. I want championships. You want to go to the strip club?
Yeah, put some pieces around me.
So I can't live my life.
You can do what you want.
But I'm still coming in here and working harder
You're
than
not
anybody.
winning us no championships.
But I'm coming in here working harder than
Focus,
anybody.
man.
though. I am. I'm
Nah,
coming here
you're
working.
not.
I'm coming here working harder than
you're
everybody.
not.
The guy that bought the championship, you took his cookies away. So it doesn't matter.
He didn't have to run.
It doesn't matter. He,
He
bought
didn't
the
have to run.
championship. You didn't have
He
to take
could
the
have
fucking
won
cookies
two
neither.
more.
You didn't
We
have to
could-
take the cookies
We
neither.
could have won 2 more.
So leave the fucking cookies alone.
We'd have brought the cookies back.
But you took them in the first
Right.
place.
Yeah.
It's the principle of it.
Right.
We wanted to
Already
see
got- already got
we
two,
wanted
right?
to
We
see
already
if
got-
you would run anyway.
It's the principle of it.
Yeah, the
Right?
test. The test is take his cookies.
Quit
see what
playing
you
with people.
do. What you doing?
But don't take the.
Hey,
why
like
you
y'all say, hey, what
but
y'all
why
said on
you
this couch
testing-
before? Play stupid games.
Get stupid prizes.
So therefore, Pat played a stupid game
And got a stupid prize.
and got a
What
stupid
stupid
prize.
prize he get?
You don't take
Didn't
a
win
man's
one
cookie.
after that. He didn't win one after that.
You don't take a man's chocolate chip cookie.
And ain't one in his future that we see of.
He ain't won one yet. He ain't had a run like that since.
Got there and that shit was luck because you got rid of the one guy who gave you a remote chance
2 times.
2 times. You just got rid of him.
2 times.
We got sabotaged, man.
So
2 times, dog.
man, listen,
Well, let's
Leave them cookies right.
better lead them up. Hey, you want some milk with them Mr. James.
Shit,
Sir,
you want a fresh break?
Senior.
You want a fresh break from Mrs. Fields? What you want?
Hey, man, we'll build one. Hey,
Mr.
we'll
Fields
build one in this motherfucker. Who you like?
Mrs. Fields cookies always dependable.
Which cookies you like?
different.
Nestle,
Y'all
Mrs.
different.
Fields.
Y'all different from me.
You like them? Hey,
Y'all
we'll
different from
build one of them motherfuckers. We'll build a bakery right in this bitch
I'm
for you.
doing just what Pat did. Hey,
And then
we gonna show you.
and now look what position Pat is.
Yo.
We gonna show you.
For
Rebuild.
another 2-3 championships,
We'll
build a
rebuild.
bakery in this motherfucker.
We'll rather
Right.
rebuild.
And we'll go hire the top fucking dude that make around the world. Who make the best cookies in around the world?
We'll rather
King
rebuild.
James need it.
King James want cookies. God damn it.
We'll rather rebuild.
Mr. Fields' wife.
You damn sure rebuilding.
We rather rebuild. God damn it.
Hey,
Go fuck up somebody else's castle.
hey, you damn sure rebuilding.
Go
goddamn
fuck up
it.
somebody else's castle.
He left.
been
He left and
motherfucking-
went
hey.
back home to Cleveland.
Go
won one.
fuck
And then went
up
to
and then go fuck
You
up
been
their castle.
bobbing for apples ever since.
Shit.
Nigga, listen, yo.
All right, well, let's keep this thing moving. So we want to send our prayers out to Kevin Love, who recently lost his father, Stan. Kevin made the announcement on Sunday with a heartfelt Instagram post praising his dad, impact he had on his life and basketball career. Stan Love grew up in Baldwin Hills, graduated from Morningside High in Inglewood before becoming a standout at the University of Oregon, 9th overall pick in the 1971 NBA draft. Played 4 seasons in the league with the Bullets, Lakers, and Spurs. So, Mr. B, you and K-Love go way back. Y'all played at AAU together.
Yeah.
So, just, what are your thoughts on, obviously, Stan Love
Oh,
passing
man.
away?
I mean, definitely sad. I want to send my love and prayers out to Kevin Love. I just remember him and his dad, his mom, always being around AAU times. We played on the SCA, one of the best AAU teams ever. So, just them always traveling, trying to make practice and trying to make all the tournaments because, Kevin lived in Oregon. But, man, just want to send my love to Kevin Love and his family.
For sure, man. So, yeah, we want to send our prayers and love to Kevin Love. Obviously, rest in peace, Stan Love. But let's keep this thing moving. So, some other unfortunate news to talk about. In the first quarter of the Bucks-Pacers game for Sunday, Damian Lillard went down with a non-contact injury. We have the video right here. So, Lillard was not able to put any weight on his left foot, but they had the presence of mind to keep the possession alive. He eventually needed to be helped off the floor and would not return. The immediate suspicion was that Dame tore his Achilles. That was confirmed yesterday. Also, Dame strained his Achilles exactly 1 calendar year earlier in the Bucks vs. Pacers first round series. So after game 4, both his teammate Giannis and his rival in this series, Tyrese Halliburton, who also wears number 0, had great things to say about Dame.
I have so much respect for him. So much respect for him, Dealing with what he was dealing with what he's dealing the whole year. Then finding out 8-10 games, nobody's calf. But then, staying in shape, fighting through, spending extra hours, working on his body, working on his game. I always had the respect for Dame before we became teammates, but now my respect level is much higher.
Before y'all ask any questions, I want to send my thoughts and prayers to Dame. What you see between us is competing, and you hate to see that happen, especially with a guy who's went through a lot, and he's given it his all to come out here and play after a scary health issue. So it's well documented, the love I had for that guy. And so hate to see that happen to anybody, and wish him the best moving forward.
Yeah, Halliburton has previously mentioned part of the reason he wears number 0 is because of Dame. We've seen the beef that they've had throughout the series. Obviously, those are just fierce competitors balling out, but a whole lot of respect there for the future Hall of Famer. Dame posted this on IG on the night of the injury, saying, appreciate all the prayers and well wishes. This one really hurt. His way, not my way. To be continued, ... Prayer emoji with the strong black flex as well. But because of the timeline of the injury, his entire 25-26 season is in jeopardy. So what's your reaction to find out that Dame Lillard tore his Achilles?
No, just watching it in real time. You're watching the game in real time, and we've seen that time and time again. I'll let Brandon speak on it because he's familiar with it. But we've seen it time and time again, man. It's very unfortunate. You fight your way back, and you're dealing with a lot as is, and this is your safe haven. So you want to go out and compete, and you want to be there for your guys, and it's taken away. So now it's injuries are a part of sports, unfortunately, man. So just wish him a speedy recovery. Shit sucks, man. Like it just sucks to see. It sucks to know what I'm saying. It's all around, bro.
Yeah, you want to come back and play because your team is in the playoffs, and it's a lot of, you're dealing with the blood clock and you're doing a lot of things. It's unfortunate. I hate that it happened. Him at 35 years old. Getting traded, coming to Milwaukee, trying to win a championship, trying to do everything you could do. And to tear your Achilles at this age, it just sucks, man. You got to come back, rehab, try to come back. Me personally, I wish he didn't come back and play, but I know you wanted to come back because of the competitiveness and the playoffs, but I don't know if he was all the way back healthy, right, because of the blood clot situation. But, man, I just wish the best for him and, hope he come back strong.
So I thoughts on Dame, and obviously injury, trying to bounce back now, 34 years old.
He got to cleanse. It's a time to cleanse. A lot of dark things has been happening around him, and his confusion of trying to figure out all those answers can't happen at the same time of playing basketball like this. He don't have no downtime to heal his inner, his mental. He ain't never really, it's just mind racing. He's trying to figure out how to win, figure out how to live and breathe and family, and it's all piling up. So I think this gives him enough time to decompress, think, forgive, reflect, and I think he'll bounce back better than ever because this is the perfect time to shed all this energy around him. And I think he can spread it to Giannis. I think it could be a whole thing for their team where they fix that energy over there. Because of Adrian Griffin, that Doc energy, it's all looming over there. Mm-hmm. As if it's not all supposed to be together. So I think with Dame, he'll get better. He'll get past this real quick. It's just about him coming back with a smile on his face this time.
Yeah. I'm glad you said that, Sean. I mean,
that was...
because it was... being there, injuries, all that shit, you going through shit off the floor. Mm-hmm. Went through it, bro. The microfact shit, the first, having to really sit in it and, really own your thoughts and own your feelings and own your everything. You know what I'm saying? You got to
ever come back
right?
to
all
be the
of
same
it, right?
player and tears and crying.
Yeah, all of it, bro.
Yeah. Finding out who you really are.
Yeah.
People around you. That's what happened with my Achilles.
Reading more.
I was able to figure out everything around me too.
Mm-hmm. Who really loved me.
I changed my
that
number.
Dark shit that you said.
So I changed my jersey number when I came back.
I want a new fresh start.
I didn't wear 6 no more. I went to 4. Went back to my college number. I needed, right?
Yeah.
It's.
And how long in the process did you make that decision? You just wanted a fresh start, wanted to.
What I'm sitting in that motherfucking basement on that CPM machine.
Doing this shit right here.
I'm doing that shit for 8 hours a day.
8 hours a day.
Right? You sitting there, and this is the second time. The second time I'm doing it, right?
That's crazy.
This is the second time I'm doing it.
It's crazy.
Right? And then the patella shit. Then after this, got to go repair my patella. It's
what's next?
Bro,
what's next?
And then I got the shit going off the floor that don't nobody know I'm dealing with except the people that's around. Like you said, now you find out who really fucking give a fuck about you.
Yeah.
Because they wondering how are you juggling all this and you going to pit up with that motherfucker who trying to stop you from being you.
Yeah, and then you got this dynamic of your kids that's fragile. He's trying to protect them at all costs from all of it. First and foremost, right? And all of it, man.
With no protection. He has no protection at all.
Whatsoever, because it's social media shit.
Nobody can stand in front of the bullets. Nobody. Yeah. He has to. Wolverine. We got to be Wolverine. Yeah. You got to regenerate on your own time. Yeah. If you have time.
No, they want you to do it now. They want you, like you said, they want you to be Wolverine.
In real time. They want you to get healed now. And then
heal right now.
Yeah,
right?
It could be good. You got 5 minutes.
Yeah, but now he gets the time to go sit at home, and him and his kids, because that's who we going
Get that love.
family.
Get that love.
Because it's unconditional, right?
Yeah.
Them kids, like, they gonna be happy to see daddy every single day.
2 days
right?
in a row, daddy?
It's every day. Well, as long as they're there, right?
2 days in a row.
Then it's gonna be 3 days ago, then 4, like, so it's gonna be,
need to go.
then he taking them to school, right? Then he picking them up from school. So these things are part of your healing, right? So you need to, and he knows that because he's been doing it. But like Rashad said, you get time now to own it and to sit down and
look yourself in the mirror.
to figure yourself out, like Brandon said. Like, what else are my other interests?
What's
What
the
else
next
do I
step?
like? What else
What's
do I
the
like?
next
Right. So now,
in the booth.
so it's, and he's been doing that, right? And that's therapeutic for him.
Exactly.
Right. You're gonna hear more music from him, and he's gonna start doing some other shit that but it's all part of the healing, man. So I wish him nothing but the best in this, because it ain't easy, man.
So
It's
Dame,
not easy when
No, it ain't.
when in your career, like Brandon, like I said, they had the same injury. It was a different injury for me, the things I went through, but
Still the time.
Rashad saying, like you said, the uncertainty of it, man. Like, what's on the other side of this?
yeah.
You don't know,
What's
right?
next?
So
What's
so the old saying, like, we cross that bridge when we get to it. During this process, it's every day.
Yeah.
And if you haven't been through it, you don't know it. You don't know
Man.
how. We all been through it
Bro,
to some degree,
It
right?
can break you
Right.
to the core.
Absolutely.
You'll talk about being broke. They throw that word around loosely if you haven't been broken before.
Yeah.
And you had to look yourself in the mirror and be like, I'm never going to be the dude they expect me to be.
And that's obviously the hard part with you guys as professional basketball players. People have this vision of you, think it's gonna last forever.
Bro.
That's what hurt the most,
God,
is
the
that
day
you can't go out there and
Yeah.
please them. They out there like, oh, you supposed to be this. What happened?
Well, that's because they're not happy with them who they are.
Yeah, and that's what
themselves
you learn
first.
later on
You
in
know,
life.
that's the biggest thing. They're putting so much. They have this perception of who you should become when.
They hold you to a standard they would never
and
hold
it's like, well,
themselves
who
to.
the fuck
Absolutely.
are you?
Superman.
Like, who are you? What did you do? You know, like, that's how I used to, when I got hurt. Like, who are you
Man.
to tell me I should be doing this and that and this and that? It's like, man.
And then that put the pressure on us to speed up our recovery.
Yeah.
Because we trying to appease their expectation. And that's the hardest thing.
And my their expectation mixed with our competitive drive.
What you mean I can't? Fuck out of here.
Recipe
Man,
fucking for disaster.
I'm 22. I'm 22.
Listen to somebody who not even
Who ain't
there on
even-
your, like, it's like,
and,
Ain't
and,
nowhere
it's
near it.
and it's forcing my speedy recovery to come back too early. Because I'm like, I feel good. Fuck this thing. I'm not going to let him say this one more week. He's been saying it for 4 weeks straight. Nah, you can't come. You got 4 more weeks. You can't come back a week early. Come on, man. Sit here. You ain't got to. Yeah. Nah, Nike just called. They said they're going to get rid of my contract if I don't.
So let's talk Dame. Dame, 34 years old.
you.
Still owed 2 years and just over $112 million, including a $58 million player option for the 26-27 season. Mr. B, when you look at the Bucks and what's been going on now on the verge of their third straight first-round exit in the postseason, what does Dame's injury mean for the short and long term of the Bucks franchise, and especially their franchise player, Giannis?
That's a question mark. We just signed our GM, multi-year. We just signed another coach, so can't do anything there to me. Now it's just Dame at 34. How does he come back, recover? See what happens tonight, and to see what the future is with also Giannis. I think he's the biggest thing too. What does he want to do?
Yeah.
I like this for a potential situation to have Dame be here.
Beware.
Milwaukee.
Oh.
Long term. Right. If they don't have a point guard in place to replace him right now, right? Is he a free agent after this year?
No, so he's got 2 years left on his
2
deal.
years
One of
on
those
this
is a
deal.
player option.
So everybody would probably push to move him for some other pieces right now, right?
Okay.
I say stay with Dame. See what's up with Giannis. Bring in some pieces that can get you a future piece when Dame's contract is up. Now you're looking at the draft. Now you're really looking at rebuilding. You're going to get some pieces for Giannis if you move him. You got to get rid of Brook. You got to get rid of Bobby Portis. If you're going to move everybody, move everybody.
Yep. Brook Lopez, free agent.
So did we go for the draft?
You
Bobby
go for
Portis.
something, but you leave Dame.
Bucks draft capital very, very shaky for the next 5
I think
years.
Bobby Porter. Like I've been saying, I think Bobby Porter should start on that team with Giannis. Like I've been saying that. Like
I doubt they keep that core together for
Right,
that
but
to
Giannis
make sense.
But
Bobby
moving to
Porter's
the
player
five
option this
or
summer.
something. But it's time for some new pieces around him.
Yeah.
It's time for him to try to change his game up a little bit.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Put some different, because if Doc gonna be there, you got to put some different sets in. You got to do something different to help this dude out, man.
Yep.
Can you
It's
get
an old
pieces,
model.
Can you get pieces there?
The pieces that fit around him, yes, that he needs.
You don't need attractive people.
Right.
Right?
No, right. Like those Drew Holidays, those Chris Middleton.
Yeah, you can get those
guys
pieces.
that we met. Like
You can
we
get
gave
those
away.
quality,
Get those back.
those,
For sure.
yeah.
Like a Davion Mitchell type. Those type of dog type, Colin Second.
Like Kyle Kuzma,
like a
I like
PJ Tucker.
Kuzma.
I like Kyle.
I'm saying I like
Kyle too.
Kuzma there. Like I would
PJ
prefer
Tucker
Chris
too.
Middleton. I would prefer Chris Middleton there because he won there. I would prefer them still been there, but
I like a Mikal Bridges there, like that. Like a Mikal Bridges type player. Those are the guys, Mikal, Middleton,
but now the GM just got signed some more. Now it's time for him to go do his goddamn job.
Jeremy Grant. I'm
Right.
going to go get Jeremy Grant.
Yeah.
Go
If
do
I'm
your
the
job.
Milwaukee Bucks.
Go do your job now. Like
So-
you just got paid again. Now let's see if let's.
So we talked about Giannis past couple years, comments he's made. Now, like I said, Bucks on the verge of their third straight first round exit in the playoffs. We know
Because
how
of
much-
injury, too.
Exactly, and that's himself included in that situation. But as for Giannis, he's doing everything he can as the Bucks trail 3-1 to the Pacers. 34 points, 14 rebounds, 5 assists on 62% from the field in the series. The union with Dame Lillard hasn't panned out as planned over the last 2 years, with Giannis injured in the playoffs last year, Dame going down this season. When asked if the Bucks have had bad luck lately, Giannis said, quote, "I don't believe in bad luck. I'm too blessed to believe in bad luck. I think everything happens for a reason. I wish Dame the best. We love him." But Mr. B, if you're Giannis, how frustrated would you be just to see how these past few seasons have panned out for your career?
You got to be frustrated because it's looking like pointless years, and you don't want to keep doing that with a guy with his age and where he's trying to go in his career. So that's why I said for this summer, you got to figure out what the Bucks are really going to do. Like you can't just keep having wasted years with a player that's that high caliber. To me, so if it's not about championship and getting back to that level, then you gotta let him go walk and just let him walk respectfully too.
It goes back to decisions, man. Like you fire the coach you won the championship with, right? It goes back. Let's start there. For what? Right? Because guys don't like his approach. Guys don't like what we won with him. Right? That shit is wild to me. A coach we won a championship with, we're a year and a half removed, and all of a sudden he lost. Like, no, I don't like. He had enough juice to win the championship, but then you go get.
You fire him, get another coach, and fire him halfway through the
You go get rid of Drew. No, it's then he go win a championship. Like it's all. Listen, those decisions, man, you got to live with those. You make uncomfortable beds, you got to get in them. Get you a pillow and a blanket, man, and get comfortable. These decisions that they made, y'all put certain pieces around him. He had a certain coach that he was used to playing a certain way, right? To help him develop into an MVP, championship, defensive player of the year, all these things, right? You put certain pieces around him to start. Chris Middleton was there, right? You go get Drew, you go do these things, and y'all reached the pinnacle. Y'all reached the summit.
The top of the top.
Y'all reached Everest. Y'all reached fucking summit at Everest, right? So we trying to go reach the summit again, but I don't have the guide that knew how to get to the fucking peak of Everest, which is Booten. Like you go get rid of him. And one of the guys that's with me that knew the fucking path to take, and Drew and these Chris Middleton was right there with me, like along the way. So these are the guys who I don't have this security blanket of my brother no more. So it's a lot. So what are we doing here, right? What are we doing here? Like you said, are we wasting years, right?
Are we gonna
so
waste
that's the
more
same
years?
thing Dame was doing in Portland, right?
Yeah.
Wasting years.
Yeah.
Giannis, this is unfortunate. Dame is wasting years. Last three playoffs. Injured him. Chris Middleton wasn't. Like, it's just.
I got a question.
What's that, Joe?
All right, when you rebuilding something, is it the process? When we say a team's going through rebuilding,
It is.
All right, so let's talk about 2014 because I'm not going to use the ChatGPT to do all this. 2014, 2015, there's a kid by the name of, I believe, Jabari Parker.
Okay.
Right? Giannis came in what year? Believe 2000.
Let me double check.
14, 15, something like that. Jabari Parker was kind of the blueprint of where they wanted the Milwaukee Bucks to go. I believe.
2013.
2013, yes. He got 2 ACL injuries, and it became shaky. But Giannis was on that team. Giannis wasn't the future. Giannis was a part of the rebuilding. So those years they lost, building up to trying to figure out who's going to be our next pivot, they had to get rid of Jabari. Now Giannis emerges. So now Giannis is here and they're building now. We're building something that takes a process. We got to the culmination. We won the championship. Are we still building now? Or do we stop here? All right, so they're continuing to build so they can win more, so we can win more championships, right?
Absolutely.
So at this point we're at right now, they've still tried to build where they thought they needed a better point guard.
But
bad mistake.
Yeah,
It wasn't a great move, but it
Not
looked
for what
good.
we need,
But
not
it
for
looked-
him.
but it looked good.
Yes.
It looked good because we had already won.
She was the girl with the fat ass.
Yes.
Turned around.
Yes, and we figured regardless if she looked bad or not, she got a fat ass.
Got a fat ass. She turned around.
Man,
like, God damn.
That's not what we was looking for.
Right.
But we can work with it.
Yeah.
We can work with it, right? So now we have to decide, do we want to go back to a rebuilding stage? And to me, when you go back to rebuilding, you have to strip it all the way down. Back to Jabari Parker. Going back to Giannis, raw Giannis.
I was there. I saw it.
You know what I'm saying? Where we're looking around like,
No.
this is what we got left. So right now, I don't think is a panic mode for Milwaukee more than it is a decision for Giannis. What kind of legacy do you want?
Well, he already built it.
Well,
Exactly.
I mean,
so now it's like, do you leave because why?
I don't. Yeah.
I mean, it's not. It's just. I mean, what we doing? Like, is it gonna be more wasted years though?
But we're not.
like-
remember
like-
what he
because
said.
all
What did he say in the press conference?
All my other peers are.
He said, "Don't ask me those stupid questions every year." Yes, it was. I mean, was it a failure because we build? So to me, if he has that energy of knowing, like, yeah, we lost. Yeah, it could be seen as a failure, but we're still building towards something.
It might look like that to other people because Dame has this, like you said.
We just lost Chris.
The name, Chris went down. All these are real circumstances, situations that we're going through. You got solid pieces around, right? So, okay, one playoff we get injured, okay, cool. Unfortunate. Then yeah, it happens again. But those you can't control. I'm talking about the decision that you made that you could control, right? If we still had these pieces that we won with, we got some that is familiar to us. Instead of we got all these new that ain't never won it, they ain't never been there.
Hey, but that's the same thing going back to the three-peat with Kobe and Shaq, trying to go for 4, bringing these new pieces around. Kobe say, let's start over from scratch. How many years did it take before it got back to where he thought it could get to?
Wrong move.
Right? So for Giannis, we lost in what, 2019? Was it the 2021? 2021, right? We won. 4 years later, we got to figure out whether or not I'm going to be on here still or not. I got to go through my turmoil years where it's like I got to fight through this. It ain't wasted years, bro.
Yeah, but
it's
I
not
would
wasted years. These are fight years.
But I would like-
because I don't got my Robin, I don't got my Superman, and right now I'm the only one that if I did get one of them, they would say that I'm cheating.
Like-
if I got a real Luka,
So
you can't give me Luka. Y'all think I'm cheating. You can't give me KD. You would think I'm cheating. You could never give me Steph. You would think I'm cheating. So giving me Dame and he ain't really want to be here, y'all still put me at a disadvantage.
But he could have went elsewhere.
Who?
Dame?
Dame?
Yeah, he could've
I'm
won
talking
that
about Giannis though.
That's what
I'm talking about Giannis
yeah.
being the guy like you ain't
So,
never
but-
gave me
so
no
you
real
say-
other superhero that
I
want to
had-
be with me.
But I had other guys that we won with. I didn't need that.
Yeah.
right?
Exactly. That's what
So
I'm saying.
during them down
but the
years
league
that you
is
spoke
different
of,
now.
but
The league is different now. The league has
Yeah.
grown to be more powerful.
Yeah. So them
with
down-
your start, you can't just do it with you in a half Dame.
Yeah.
Like that's not full powered Omega Dame. Dame is hurt right now.
them down years that you speak of, right? They could have been getting the injury that they had in the playoffs year in, year out, right, for the last 3 years.
Yeah.
If I had familiar faces that we won with, it's easier to get through those times,
But it
right?
would feel
because
better.
we know the feel good.
Yeah,
we
it
all
would feel
we all
better.
can talk about that,
Yes,
right?
it would
We all
feel
can-
better.
we know what that feel like as us, right? As this core of us. But you look around that locker room,
It's unfamiliar.
It's like, okay,
I don't know if
Bobby,
you know. I don't know
I got
if you know.
Bobby and Brooke, but
I don't know if they
I don't know
locked
the rest.
in.
I don't know the rest of these niggas. Like the coach wasn't here. Like I
We don't know
I
him.
can't talk to
I
him
ain't got my
about
Chris
it.
Middleton.
Like I'm saying, I can't talk to him about the winning time because he ain't never won shit.
No, for real. No.
He don't know the feeling of what that was for me to go tell him like what
Yeah,
we,
the look I gave
the look
him.
I gave.
Yeah.
We don't have that rapport.
Come on, Drew. Like, come
Right?
on.
Drew not there, Chris ain't there, my
Right.
brother ain't there.
Yeah,
Like,
and we
it's-
know all the lock in, come and huddle up. Hey man, let's get this shit to go.
Yeah, because I seen like dog, I was there 2014, 2015 season, dog, and the work that this man put in since then, I hadn't seen him in person until KJ was in the dunk contest in Utah in person. I saw him and me and him had it's a laughable moment. I'm talking about Giannis, that is, and I was like, yo, when I was there, man, I thought they was abusing you, bruh. He laughed at shit, they was, right? How hard listen, man, when you're talking about somebody working hard to become what they are,
Yeah.
I saw it like developing. It just, I'm like, dude, he can't eat that much. Like he can't consume, like he can't put nothing else in his body today, man. He can't lift no more weights, man. He can't shoot no more jump shots today, dog. I always think these things. But it was preparing like J. Kidd and them had a plan for him. And they saw it. And it was the development of this, and you've been there, and now you went through all of those trials, pains, all that to get to where you become, and it looked a certain way. And I just like the frustration now that I'm saying the dude went down. I can only imagine what he like, because it's not looking good right now for them.
So
Yeah.
Paying 3 coaches, you got it's not looking good. And you ain't got, and
question
you
mark.
can't go in the draft. You can't.
So I said it's a question mark.
the situation will
Great way to put it.
Yeah.
situation we'll
Big
continue
question.
to monitor in the near future. Obviously, some decisions are going to need to be made on the Bucks front. But let's keep this moving. We talked about the 1 seed in the East earlier. Let's get to the top seed in the West, Oklahoma City Thunder. After winning the first 2 games of the series at home comfortably, the Thunder found themselves down 29 to the Grizzlies in Game 3. Things turned after Ja Morant was injured. OKC ended up rallying back to win that game. Ja missed Game 4, and OKC ended up picking up the sweep. It is the only sweep on the Western Conference side of the bracket. Did OKC put the West on notice by sweeping the Grizzlies?
Another team that shouldn't have been there. Another playing team that shouldn't have been there.
Well,
No Ja.
I mean, they was
He
getting
wasn't healthy
they was getting
coming
whooped
into
on.
it. Yeah, they was going.
they finished. I mean, they finished 8th. in
Yeah,
the
if they would have got a game, I would have like the game they was up 29. That was like
yeah, that was obviously just
right.
Chicago's down.
Yeah, but if you don't get that one, and it was over. Yeah, they was a dominant team all season. I'm not surprised they swept them. Did what they were supposed to, just like Cleveland. You've been dominant from the first game to game 82. I wasn't expecting anything different from them, being what they.
Yeah, but
Coming off last year, disappointment in the playoffs, and building on this, they needed to have this for their confidence because they're young, right?
Yeah.
They needed to have a performance like this in the first round. So,
but down 30, Game 3. Obviously, Ja goes down.
Yeah, but Memphis had a lot of distractions this year, like a lot of off the court stuff. It's just, yeah, OKC been on a mission all year, so like I didn't see them slowing down, you know.
Yeah.
and go ahead, so you got. Yeah.
Oh man, I look at it as a matchup thing. Leadership for leadership. Your crew against my crew. Now you look at that matchup and we're gonna say, all right, man, crew versus crew. Who crew you going with? Not because of who crew's more talented. Who crew you going with based on the leadership? I'm going with OKC every fucking time. He know what he doing. He know where he want to go, and he ain't gonna get no fucking excuse about what the fuck he going. So I like all of that, and I looked at the matchup just like I'm looking at every other matchup. What superstar going up against what superstar? Where they gonna take it? Where they gonna take it? Ja not ready. I got confused and jaded by the fact that these young teams are playing well at times, and they look like they can be teams to take it over the top. Houston, I got fooled because I thought Jalen Green was gonna step up into more of a leadership role. And then this situation.
But OKC got experience from last year too.
Well, that's not the type of experience that Ja got.
Man, them dudes, man.
Ja got experience.
Man, Ja, they wasn't gonna beat nobody. They just fired their goddamn coach right
That's
before
what I'm
the
saying.
playoffs.
Like that's what I said. It was a lot of stuff that's going on off the court
man.
with Memphis to where it was like.
But when you're talking about your leader, though, I'm talking about at the end of the day, you still stay level-headed
But you ain't got
to keep the troops
But you ain't got
to play hard
you ain't got no
and
coach.
compete.
You ain't got no
You don't
coach.
need no coach to play hard and compete.
Thomas Isala.
But you
They
need a
don't do
coach.
that,
But you need a coach that know how to get through a playoff series.
That's cool too, but you can still compete.
No, I mean,
Competition of us just showing hard and playing.
They compete.
yeah. I'm about to say they competed. It's
Down
just
30.
They can. No, it was.
It's just
Memphis
OKC
went
just
down
better.
30.
Memphis lost by 30 in the third game.
They're up, they're up.
OKC was down 30 in game.
Memphis
three.
up 30.
Memphis was
game,
up
Ja
30.
Ja goes down, and then they
Game
end up
one,
tricking
game
that
two, what was the scores?
Thought they got
No, game one they lost by 51.
Yeah.
That's the game. Okay,
51,
that's the
yeah.
game. That's the game.
Game one they lost by 51.
Yeah, that's the-
Series over then.
Right, and the game two was what? 22.
29 or some shit like
That
that.
might have been the 30 game I'm thinking about.
the series was over.
51, and then was 19.
19, I thought it was
19.
29. My bad.
Game
Game 3 was 6. Game 4, 2 points.
Okay, so it was the first game I was talking
Yeah,
about.
51.
Yeah. So 51 obviously sent a message to that team. Grizz were able to bounce back, lose Ja. But speaking of Ja, Ja was out for game 4 after suffering a hip contusion in game 3 against OKC. Play happened when Lou Dort slipped and accidentally undercut Ja on a fast break dunk attempt. So well before game 4, TNT's cameras were in Ja's face and he wasn't having it. Let's take a look at how that went down. So this is for game 4. Ja out, puts his hand up.
Like it ain't other camera.
Ja tried to block his face, but shout out to the director who just cut to another shot. Season ended for Ja and the Grizzlies.
Camera 3, now.
But
Exactly.
ready to take 3. Boom.
Oh, this
It's 100
asshole.
cameras
Oh,
in
he
there,
thinks
dog.
he's a smart ass.
200.
It's 100.
He thinks he's
Silly
a smart ass.
Negro.
Go to camera 3.
Yeah.
Camera 4. Be ready. 5.
So,
damn it.
season ended for Ja and the
3,
Grizzlies.
4, 5 now.
God damn
What
it.
they put him in?
3, 4, 5.
It would have put him in all boxes.
All the boxes.
Just every single, everybody on Ja.
funny.
But in his end of season media availability, Ja expressed how he feels things would have gone differently if he didn't get injured in game
To
3.
Jimmy Butler.
I'm even scared to answer this question because, stuff I say normally go viral and they tend to
Well, don't say it then,
stick with you
motherfucker.
forever. But
I'm going to say it anyway.
Yeah.
I had them figured out. And going out, game 3, not being able to play was frustrating because that win right there could have made this totally different. I felt like we'll be on our way to OKC. Series tied 2-2 right now.
Ja spitting or tripping about figuring out OKC in game 3 before his injury.
It was up there.
We'll never know.
It was up 30.
We'll never know, Ja.
They was up 30.
So when he went out the game, they was up 29?
They led by 29 in that game.
No, I didn't ask you that.
I know,
I'm sorry.
I understand what you're asking, Kenyon. Martin. Senior.
Not what I asked you. I know they was up 29, Joe. We discussed that. At the time of Ja Morant's injury, what was the score?
Let me pull that up for you.
Please. And thank you, sir.
Finding it right now. You are much
distinguished
appreciated.
host, you.
You are a distinguished gentleman from Oak Cliff, sir.
You award-winning.
You're award-winning, distinguished host, you, Josiah Johnson.
So they were up at 27 when Ja got hurt.
It was up 27 when he got hurt.
And they came back.
Then OKC came back to win the game.
I think they get one.
Yeah, I get one. That one.
Yeah, that one. That's
That one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I give him that one.
And then they go back to OKC for game 5. And
Yeah, that's over. They wouldn't win in game 4.
Say
right?
figured them out.
No.
No, I think it was just one of them games back at home.
First game back
I gotta
there.
go back and watch the game.
Uh-huh.
I gotta see that game because if they up 27,
When he go down, yeah.
and he say I figured him out, he might be right.
He may
But
have
what
a
was his
compelling
numbers
case.
when he went down? Please, once again, Josiah
I will ask
Johnson.
ChatGPT.
Do not do that. Oh my God, you just triggered the fuck out of me. Shit, because I could have already pulled it up already. It listens to me. I don't even have to say it. It just pops
So
up.
he had 15 and 5 at the point he went down, played 60 minutes in that game.
So 15 and 5. He went down in the third
You
quarter.
say he played 15 minutes?
16 minutes.
16 minutes. He had 15 and 5 in 16 minutes. They up 27.
6 for 11 from the field at that point.
So if they push that, if they up the same amount going into the fourth.
That was third quarter?
That was the third quarter.
Third quarter when he went down.
So how many minutes does he play in the fourth?
They came back from that?
Yeah, and how many minutes does he play in the fourth?
He plays 10 minutes in the fourth.
If they up 35?
Oh, no. If they up 35, no, he played 4
If they up 27 going into the fourth quarter,
Yeah.
It depends.
he's healthy,
No, wait,
him still
If
going.
he's healthy, he's still.
How many
it
minutes he
depends on the
playing in the fourth?
run.
How many
It
minutes?
depends on the first run OKC makes.
Absolutely.
So in the first time out, what we do on the first time out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
That's where we figure out he's
yeah,
going to
you
play
leave
back
him in
in or not.
until a certain. What,
17
try to
points.
get it-
I'm coming back in 15, 17.
I dig
He
it.
might start the fourth.
He might. It depends
gonna
on what
push
that run is at the end of the fourth.
Yeah.
I'm gonna push the league. I'm going to try to push the league as much as I can. Right.
If you already at 27, how much more are you
Always-
trying to get to?
10.
Shit, at least, yeah.
35?
Yeah, they just
With
beat
the starters in?
Yeah.
Yeah, they just beat us by 50.
Hell no.
They
They beat us by 51.
at home.
Okay, you're right.
Shit.
You're fucking
They beat
right.
us by 51.
You're fucking right. We need to
Yeah,
we
you
need
beat
to
us
prove
by-
a point.
We need a state.
Yes.
Yeah, you beat us by 50.
And this is actually, I'm fucking with Ja with this. I'm actually,
We need a
at
state
first
game.
when he said it, I didn't fuck with it. Because it was Jimmy Butler. It gave me Jimmy Butler vibes. But then now that he's saying it,
You're up 27 and went down game 3,
And
so
it's
we make it
1-1.
2-1.
It's
We're making it 2-1
1-1.
at that point. OKC won the first 2 games of the series.
It's 2-0. It's
oh, it's 2-0.
It was 2-0 going in game
2-0
3.
going to game 3.
So 2-1 in
They
theory.
up 27.
We win this. Going where are we going after this?
Back in
2-2.
Memphis.
Oh, we're going.
Yeah.
So
That's
if you game 1 at that
2-1.
point for game 4 in Memphis,
Yeah.
they lost game 4 by 2
Now
points.
he's saying we going back to OKC.
2-2.
Shout out to Scottie Pippen Jr., man.
Play
he was
hard.
hooping.
Play
Deuce
hard.
ball.
He pulled
Game 3.
He picked up his
and
intensity.
4.
He
Yeah.
picked it up.
Listen,
And
yo,
use all the
hey,
fouls too.
So this here, like, I don't want to sound like motherfucking genius when it come to basketball, man. But him and KJ played 2 years of high school basketball, 1 year AAU basketball together, dog. So I've seen a lot of basketball from Scotty. A whole lot. Said it then, been saying it over the years when the Vanderbilt thing, not getting where he got picked, all of the stops, people don't believe him, come out to the Lakers, don't get the opportunity, and you go sign fucking Gabe Vince, like all that shit, right? That was a mistake. You could have got Scotty for less. He better basketball player than
And the
him.
Grizzlies did.
He
too.
better than him.
Yeah.
Scotty better than Gabe Vince. I don't give a fuck with nobody. It's better than him, right? Been a pro. If Scotty was 6'5", Scotty would have been a top 10 pick. Easily. You see what he's doing at Vanderbilt? Scoring 40, 30, busting people ass at Vanderbilt. At 6'2". Defend, make big shots, all of that. Take charge, do everything, think the game, all of it, man. So I'm proud of him and happy to see this for him, man, because people were shitting on him, right?
Yep.
Really shitting on him. And he's not athletic, he's not this, he's not that, he don't do this well. How about all the things that he does great? Let's talk about those things.
Yeah.
And he really put his game on display on the biggest stage in the playoffs when everybody's watching, because he's playing OKC. So,
28 in game 3, 30 in game 4.
so yeah,
Anybody get paid.
right?
And now they got him already for the low.
Yeah, they got him for the low. So,
Yeah.
but no, but he had to sign it, right?
3 years left on his deal.
Because he had to sign it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's you know.
Because what you had went through to get in.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
It is.
it's
It
fine.
is.
You know why it's
Yeah.
okay? I'm locked in.
Yeah, yeah. He in a
And you
good
gotta
spot.
see me
He in
now.
a good spot.
Yeah,
In a
you
good
gotta
place.
see me every day.
He in a good
The
space.
comparison. Now I get to grow and build in this spot. Now 4 years.
And
from
he
now,
don't, and
I'm gonna
it
kill
looks different than his dad, right? It's a different player, it's a different dynamic, different position. So there's no comparison there to you to be like, well, he don't play like his daddy. You ain't
Oh,
his
the
daddy, he ain't
mentality.
gonna win.
Oh, no, the mentality.
It is,
there.
so, yeah.
The defensive
Yeah.
mentality.
All the
The
two-way player.
No, you
The
gotta watch-
team.
hey,
The
yo,
team oriented.
Two-way player.
Watch
Two-way player.
Watch his footwork.
Oh, it's
Right?
excellent. It's excellent.
Watch his footwork. There's
He
been the
fly
best.
his feet. He actually fly his
Offensively,
feet.
the pivots,
he,
like
he
everything.
do all of
dog.
it. Yeah.
The step throughs, jump stop, the step through, the one. All he listen.
It's called
kid can play,
Herb
man.
Libsey. I learned Herb
Like, the kid can
Libsey up
play,
in
man,
Portland.
but-
Y'all don't know if you don't know basketball. Herb Libsey, Tim Gergerich.
Shout out to Gert.
Shout out to Gerg.
Come
Hey,
on,
listen.
man. They're my guy.
No, Gerg is.
They're my
hey,
guys.
No, that's the Kenyon whisper. I don't know if nobody knows this.
My
No,
guy. You got to calm you down.
him, single hand. No. Listen, hey, in Denver, that's the dude, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Carolina, all the connect. Him, you wanna listen, Gerg. Without him, 1,000% would have went down in that motherfucker, bruh. The game that I told you I got kicked out. Oh no, Gerg in the locker room. Listen, he ain't go out with the team.
Yeah.
He stayed there with me. Hey, basically, calm down, Timmy. Easy, Timmy. Right.
Shout out to Gerg. Talk about Carolina connection. Before we move on to MostlyFans, Shad, we just got to point out, you got the North Carolina shoes. Shout out to greatness.
Hold on.
North Carolina jacket, North Carolina hat. Anything in particular inspire this wardrobe that you brought up today, repping UNC, your alma mater, NCAA champion?
No.
Okay.
I think you're full of shit.
Just feeling some school pride?
Yeah. Don't it look good on me? Look at the colors.
Coordination, as they say, got to coordinate.
Well, I'm about to be messy then.
Got to coordinate.
Well, I'm about to be messy then. I think you're full of shit.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Huh?
What's going on?
Put it on something.
What's going on?
Put it on something.
Put it on something.
What's going on?
According to the internet, there's been some
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing.
things said.
What happened? Talk to
I'm
me.
just seeing some clips.
Talk to
Other
me.
Like they just
podcasts.
see, most people call you by your last name when they talk. Man, that old bitch ass nigga McCants said that. I can't McCants. I heard niggas say it your first and last.
Damn.
And said it correctly too.
Shit.
Like motherfucker, he ain't butcher it neither.
That's crazy.
Yeah, one of your former teammates on it. Hey man, I don't know, bruh. Hey, if it me, if it was me, I'ma have something to say.
Really?
Yeah, if it was me, but they didn't say my name. But I'm just saying.
So y'all just gonna let them jump me, huh?
Hey, no, I wouldn't. Hey,
we have given you the
Y'all
floor
can't
here.
wait for me to get beat up, huh?
No, like see the dude from Sacramento said my name. I was right with him. He didn't say my name though. But I ain't gonna let him jump you though.
No, that's why we
See,
bringing it up. This is Gil's Arena presented by
See,
the
my presence alone. So like Draymond, right? When he do shit, it's just like they think it's gonna go all the way there. I'm gonna be there, but I'm here with you on the couch.
Why you ain't say nothing when the fat nigga jumped on?
Why you ain't say when the fat? You ain't say nothing when the fat bitch jumped on.
What I'm supposed to do when the fat nigga jump on me? What I'm supposed to do?
What you supposed to do?
Find 99 other men.
Y'all talking about fighting a gorilla.
Go 100 to 1.
I come in peace and unity. Okay? Whatever the podcast is, give them a shout out. Go watch it. I want y'all to judge it. Go to the thing and watch it. Tell me how y'all feel. I don't got nothing to say because they want to be where we at. And I want to bring them here. I want to get everybody up to our level.
Let's
But
uplift.
if you got to take shots at me to try to do that, it's going to look weird because everybody going to be like, hey, man, y'all wasn't taking these shots before Shad was on the show. Now Shad on the show. He wearing the crown. He talking his shit. Here come the Matrix agents. Here come Agent Smith and them. Let me get out my body and act like a goddamn zombie. Don't know what kind of fight being fought, nigga. I'm the light. Don't you see it?
No, because I stay out of it because
Yeah,
the way
I
my
try
brain
to.
work, I'm wicked.
No, I'm no non-violent.
No, violent. No, just words.
Non-violent, man.
Just words.
We are a peaceful
No,
podcast.
non-violent.
Does it bother you?
No, we are healing. Confused admiration for a lot of people be thinking that it's hate. It's not no hate. When you tell truth,
It sound like hate.
the lies get bothered. It bothers people to hear shit that they don't think ever gonna get out.
Yeah, the truth sound like hate to people that ain't trying to hear it.
Say it again, man.
Yeah.
God damn.
The truth sounds like hate to people that's not trying to hear it.
So, yeah, we could do this.
It has been a while.
It has.
We have brought
I
it
tried
back.
to put that nigga away. Try to change his name, not bring the mask no more, no more, none of this. I'm trying to
we appreciate
figure out where I place in this ecosystem. But damn it, y'all keep pushing the buttons.
We appreciate you here on Gills Arena, presented by Underdog Woo Woo.
Keep pushing that
Wanted to give
damn-
you an opportunity to address the situation.
No,
however
we
you
did not
saw fit.
address anything because I didn't say nobody's name or nothing.
No names were said.
We didn't do no plugs, no ads, no nothing.
We promote Underdog.
Nobody
Gills Arena.
was promoted. Nobody was approached.
Oh, I dig it. Oh,
yeah.
absolutely.
Because last thing I need is, negativity.
No, just call old boy and them.
Old boy and them?
Old boy and them. I'm saying you don't give, you old boy and them.
I thought it was old girl in them.
No, if that's the route you want, I'm with
Well,
you.
on that note, let's move on to Mostly Fans.
Hey, listen, it's your, hey, Dad say my name, so however you want to address it, hey,
I just want to give them some rough greens.
hey, I'm with you.
Just some meow greens, perhaps, as well. Both great,
For the female
excellent brands.
dogs out there.
Hey, I'm with you, killer.
Use code ARENA.
I'm with you.
Get your free
As
jump
long as they keep it on wax.
But shout out to this show.
Man, they keep
Gills
it on
Arena,
wax.
presented by Underdog Woo Woo. The Woo Woos have not been hitting. I just want y'all to know, in the crew, y'all niggas getting lazy. Let's stick
Keep it
together.
light. I'm keeping it very light.
Gills Arena, presented by Underdog Woo Woo. Okay, thank you. Make sure.
Start docking y'all pay.
As y'all know, direct deposit is right around the corner. It is May at the end of this week.
I'm talking about.
I don't
Yes.
know. I don't know.
Checks are coming. But
Niggas talking out their bodies.
first question from Underdog user Capo Deuce. Can you see Evan Mobley becoming a superstar? That's a question from Capo Deuce. Can you see Evan Mobley becoming a superstar, defensive player of the year? Went to USC, so I cannot see it because I'm a hater, but no, I'm just kidding. But can y'all see Evan Mobley becoming a superstar?
He is.
I don't know, the way the team is set up.
See,
He better than Bam.
superstar?
We better than Bam?
He better than Bam.
I ain't never heard
He
that.
better than Sabonis.
Nah, I wouldn't go that far.
I would.
He better defend it than Sabonis. I wouldn't go that far now.
So I don't think Sabonis is a great offensive player.
I said, but he good at what he do.
Good at passing.
Good at what he do.
Offensive rebounding.
He good at what he
He
do.
can be like Chris Bosh.
Yeah,
Shout out to Shook.
I'm
He
with you.
can be like Chris Bosh.
But Chris Bosh had his own team too.
And Chris Bosh
For
had
a
that
long
shit with
time.
him when he
But-
came in.
and-
Chris
Toronto,
Bosh had
I'm about
his
to say.
own team for
Chris
a
had
long
that shit.
time before he went to
He
Miami.
ain't had to build
right?
that shit. Chris didn't
Yeah.
build that shit either.
Like
He came
before
in.
he went to Miami, Chris had his
with
own
the dreads?
team.
Yeah.
All star.
CB4 with
CB4.
Doing
Evan
all that,
Mobley,
right?
23 years old, will be 24 in June.
You give him his own team, he can do something.
Yeah, he'll be a superstar. You give him his own team.
Yeah,
he'll
be a superstar.
he'll star with them other guys.
Yeah.
He's a superstar on his own team because he has the ability to go out and average a big double-double because he shoots the ball well, he defends. He has the chance to be number-wise if he had his own team from the beginning.
Yeah.
Kevin Garnett
Ooh,
on his own team
wow.
with the skill set and what he does
Skill set,
defensively,
athleticism. Yeah.
being able to shoot the ball from the perimeter.
And if you gave him
he makes
some
free
moves,
throws.
Gave him some moves.
He makes free throws, shoots the ball well from the perimeter. He defends. If he was on his own team where he had to do all those things every single night,
Do you think he can get to that point?
do you see the numbers Kevin Love put up with on his own team by him fucking self?
Yes.
Hey, and he better than Jaren Jackson Jr.
Absolutely. That was a fucking disappointment to watch. That Alex
Hey,
Caruso
he
did that
better
to
than
that boy,
Jaren-
man.
He better than Sengun.
I'm not going to go that far now.
That's baby joking.
I'm talking about both sides.
No, I hear
Okay.
you. No, I
I'm
hear
talking
you.
about both sides.
Okay.
I'm talking about both sides.
Okay.
See, you handed, see, you, but you, see, that's,
He's the defensive
that's
player of
not
the
fair. Though.
It gotta be.
That's not fair.
Because you already
not
preloading it.
fair.
I'm throwing the
Sengun,
wrench in
though.
there.
That's not
I'm
fair,
throwing
though.
the wrench in there.
That's not fair, though. And
Because now we got to look
even
at all
with
the
the
bigs.
defensive-
Look
19-9.
at all the bigs
So guess what?
now.
So
Look
guess
at
what?
all
So
the
now,
bigs.
so guess what? So now I think it's even because his defense is Shangun's passing. So
Right.
therefore,
Okay.
I'm gonna go even.
What about rebounding?
I'm gonna go even.
19-9.
Not even rebounding.
19-9.
19-9.
Yeah,
56% from
Sengun
the
averaged
field.
9-10 as well, so it's the same.
56% from the field, 37%
Same.
from three. I'm
I
just
like
saying,
them
23
two.
years old.
19
Because they both up and coming. I like
Yeah,
them.
so
two.
I'm
they
saying
be
they even.
right there.
I'm saying
both.
they even up and coming.
He better
future,
than Chet. He better than Chet.
future bigs in
Yeah,
this
right now.
league.
Right below Cat.
Shangun a year younger.
Right below Cat.
Yeah, ooh.
Yeah. So
Right
you know what
below
I'm saying?
Cat.
Right below Cat.
Right below Cat. I don't.
Cleveland.
He had his own
East had his own. If he had his own shit.
Better than Julius Randle.
Easy killer.
Yeah, I'm rolling.
rolling?
It's an all NBA player we talking about here now.
Not right now.
He is.
Not today.
He is.
Not right now.
He is.
He not playing like that right now.
Two-time.
He not playing like that right now.
He doesn't have to.
We're talking about his play. Right now, today,
now?
Evan Mobley is better than Julius Randle.
I'm not going that far. I still like Julius Randle, so he just playing well right now for the Minnesota.
We hope his play diminishes
He top
in the near
10
future.
big. He top 10 big.
No, for sure. For sure.
In the NBA? Okay.
Yeah.
Might be.
Okay.
Might be what? Top 5?
Uh-oh.
Hey, we about to see.
We were going to see this posted.
Easy now.
I'm saying, who's 5?
Don't listen.
Who's
Don't,
number 5?
even the handicap.
Giannis.
Even the handicap lazy.
Giannis not a 5.
Even the handicap lazy motherfucker that playing Philly.
No, we keeping him in there too.
You
He's 5.
fucking better.
1, 2, 3.
You fucking
One,
better.
2, 3.
Cat.
4. Who's 5?
Sengun.
We said they was right here.
Even, so that's what I'm saying. So
We're going to give it to years. We take years. We know it's
even with him, any
it's
younger than
years.
Sengun.
We're going to
I
get
mean,
years.
Eddie Young's younger than Evan Mobley. So
And you saying without injury, where does AD fall in that mix?
Anthony Davis still in there.
I'm saying, like, we're
So now you want to start talking bigs, right?
Relax. Yeah, top 10.
Giannis still a big.
Yeah, he was good at
Top
it.
They might be 9. They might be both of them.
Yeah, okay,
Sengun,
I'm with you,
Mobley,
yes, but
9, 10.
You still got some go-getters at that position.
you
man.
forgot
Not a lot, though.
Not a lot, but it's still something.
Still got Wamba
didn't
Wamba.
forget.
Yeah,
Wamba
still got old Victor down there now.
Wamba Wamba lurking as
Damn,
well. I'm just
I
saying.
forgot him.
Yeah, but if you remove the
That's
injured dudes
8.
out of there, currently,
So let's
Everybody else can move around, though.
I know the big man position is diminishing in a lot of people's eyes, but it's still some
Still some motherfuckers out there that can
absolutely
play.
goddamn.
well, on that note, obviously appreciate all you gentlemen here today. Also want to let y'all know that there's rumors and reports that Gilbert Arenas will be returning to Gil's Arena tomorrow, Wednesday. Everybody make sure y'all pull up to the show.
You probably want to call down to the crypto.com/Staples Center.
Kenny, don't worry. We are coming back. We believe Lakers. The We Believe Lakers will rise above all the
And
hatred.
you probably want to make a phone call because
Well-conditioned
Is that
Luka.
tonight?
no, the game is tomorrow.
Wednesday. We're ready to
I'm
go.
gonna tell you, right? No, we all know. We here. No, it's full couch on Thursday.
We're
I'm
prepared.
like, they ain't got me on, man.
Souls are prepared either
No, we
way.
gonna change
for whatever
They,
may
they
happen.
told me not to come, man.
We gonna
They
change
know.
that.
They said, nah.
Shout out Shohei
no.
Ohtani
need a
and the
full
Los
house
Angeles
here on
Dodgers.
Thursday.
We had a full house on here Thursday.
So, hey,
We'll see, Kenyon.
you better hold. Listen,
We're not worried.
Hey, you better go down to wherever Hope work at,
Man.
and you better
Wherever
big stack
Hope-
of ones.
Better go where Hope
Hey,
work at.
you better go where Hope work at
I'm
and
bringing
tip
hope
big.
here. I'm bringing hope
I'm saying,
Not
you
worried.
better go where Hope at and tip big.
This is
because
Hollywood, ladies and
I'm
gentlemen.
gonna
We
tell you right
love
now, prayer ain't
storylines.
enough right now.
Not
No
enough.
prayers needed. We
Prayer
believe
ain't
Lakers.
enough right
And
now.
I
We'll
can't find
overcome.
my old Luka jersey for shit.
See, that's good news. As you've been putting your.
I got a new Ant Edwards jersey.
I was about to go get one.
Don't do it.
I was real
But I
close to
won't.
buying a Rudy jersey.
I was just about to say that. I'm about to go looking for a Rudy. I can't find a Rudy.
That's diabolical.
Rudy.
Already sent
Rudy.
Mojo bags.
Rudy.
Already sent Mojo bags to Staples
Rudy.
Center to
Rudy.
get rid of this evil.
Rudy.
These sinners in the building.
Come on, nigga.
Rudy don't give a fuck. Rudy elbowing y'all king in the back of his shit. Like
And he will pay. He will pay for his transgression.
Crazy.
He will pay for his transgression.
Rudy's like, I'm
Just
be-
all
Rudy
the
gonna be
smoke.
who he is.
Y'all
Ain't no
ain't got
Draymond
ain't no
here.
Draymond
Ain't no
over there,
Draymond
motherfucker.
over here.
Come outside.
And on that note, this has been another episode of Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog. Whoa, whoa! We will see y'all tomorrow.